Now my papa be this so, I don't get another one. Now my papa be this so, Daddy Donald Trump. Now my papa be this so, you go live forever. Now my papa be this so, I love you so much. Now my papa be this so, now my papa be this so. Yes, so Daddy Donald Trump. I dey tell people say you are my father, but people no dey believe. Now you don prove them wrong. Say you be my papa. Papa wey father their father. Papa wey dey hear the cry of their children. God go bless you, my father. God go bless you real good. I love you. Anybody wey no like this video, go hug transformer. To be continued. Now my papa be this so, I no get another one. Now my papa be this so. Now my papa be this so, I no get another one. Now my papa be this so, Daddy Donald Trump. Now my papa be this so, you go live forever. Now my papa be this so, I love you so much. Now my papa be this so, now my papa be this so. Yes, so Daddy Donald Trump. I dey tell people say you are my father, but people no dey believe. Now you don prove them wrong. Say you be my papa. Papa wey father their father. Papa wey dey hear the cry of their children. God go bless you, my father. God go bless you real good. I love you. Anybody wey no like this video, go hug transformer. To be continued.
Una welcome. How is everybody doing? Una welcome. How na dey prepare for the tax when go hit January? Are you guys ready to be hit? Because I don't see any protest, nothing dey happen. It seems like Nigerians don't accept. God abeg o. Na welcome. Abeg, make una help me like as una enter. Make I, is this it? Yeah. Yeah. What do they call am? Tax collector, tax reformer, whatever his name is. Yeah. Despite the Gazette controversy, the January 1, 2026 tax reform start date is locked in. Nigerians, on top of the suffer one and they suffer. Hey, God, I beg you. Hey, wetin dey happen for that? Meanwhile, your president don't go meet him puppet master. He don't run, he don't escape, come for Nigeria, leave una. Who he leave insecurity for? Una no go hold am for airport, may no go anywhere. The man don't go, he don't go meet him employer. Ah, God. He don't leave the country for Donald Trump. To help and fight insecurity. Is that not a shame? Is that not a shame? See wetin happen to Anthony Joshua. Well, the only good thing when I see for inside, because they say in every bad thing there's always there's always a lesson there. Now it be say, when we dey shout for you, people they say we not something they do us. When bad thing dey happen, it should concern everybody. The person, Anthony Joshua, imagine coming to your country with your friends or going back alone. Which you want to go tell the family of the people when follow you come? When Nicki Minaj talk that deep, now so people they drag her up and down. Nicki Minaj is not from Nigeria. This is how you use your influence for good. Ogun State now, Anthony Joshua fulfill leverage, he fulfill at least force the hand of this their government to maybe now it go happen. Maybe now it go happen. You know, concern me. Look at where we are globally now. Everybody, they don't even get ambulance. Not be to go Nigeria, go they do that in December. You pack entourage, pack security, follow body. If something won't happen, it go happen. Nothing when you feel do. Everybody is poor in Nigeria. All this idea of elite. There's no elite in Nigeria. You're just one headache away. That's it. Once small headache catch you like this, no, they carry you reach hospital, they not recognize you. They say the money must come touch their hand before they treat you. They don't know who you are. And you cannot talk so that you can give them account to go and collect money. OT law. OT law. Concern me, concern me. Look at it globally now. They are seeing the rot. No, it's good. It's very good. It's very good that they are seeing the rot. The world now can see. Sky News, they talk about her. Everywhere is being discussed. Is it not a shame? Welcome, Jibril. You're asking me jam question. Go and ask yourself in the mirror. Go to the mirror. Say self, why should I protest? That's what you should be asking. Not be me you ask that question. Jibril, wetin Nigeria don't give you? How is the country treating you? I'm assuming you're in Nigeria, because some of you that talk sideways, you people don't live in Nigeria. You never see country when you go tax people enough to generate income for that resources for that country, for their people. You dey talk out of your ass. Abeg, which country you dey? First answer that question. No one waste my time. Hey Rose, welcome. They said that white people said no. Let's see the protest now. Is it by no? Come out. Come and show. It's not by cho. You are dealing with terrorist government. You are saying no. You think they accept no? You have to show them. I'm telling you, Rose. And this is why I cannot understand people who will get themselves ready and say they are going to do dirty December. Where? In which country? You want to go and support a government that does not care for its people? A country where people are bleeding every day. You want to go and add your money. You are indirectly supporting the government. That's what it is. You are going to do dirty December to spend your meanwhile. How do you go to a country where you can't even roll down your glass because everywhere around you there are people begging? It has gotten worse. How do you drive around with despair on the faces of people and not feel a type of way? I don't get it. The mindset of Nigerians is something. We're wicked ass people. If you never touch anybody, person no they know. Not be Anthony Joshua be that. A whole world champion of boxing. Road to this thing, nothing. Talk for matter of government that concern. No. You know, concern. The people that were complaining about the state of the road, that's how DSS went to pick the person up. If it wasn't that everybody was shouting, release the man, they for maybe disappear the guy. On top say the guy they demand say they can't fix road, not be the same road, not be this man take get. Although they say that the driver they run no, they say that the driver fault because it was a stationary truck or trailer that the driver ran into. That's what they said. I don't know what the guy was speeding for, but they said it was a stationary trailer by the side of the road. So there's that. But all I'm saying is all that could have been avoided. Maybe those people, right, in the car that unfortunately lost their lives could have been saved. We don't know. We will never know. No ambulance, no emergency services, no hospitals, nothing. Anthony Joshua, they come helicopter, they don't carry and come out. He's going to get the best care in the world. You when they Nigeria, when they support this madness, this terrorist organization, small headache when you go get. If you lucky, they sell you the better Panadol. If you not lucky, they give you chalk. Oh God, I beg you. Oh swine. Because you notice those of us when they shout something, they worry us. Say, oh, those of you that are shouting, what do you know? Okay. He never touch anybody. Nigeria is such a place that people, a lot of Nigerians do not care until it happens directly to them. They don't see the need to speak up. They don't see the need to shine the torchlight on the evil. No, they won't. So now here we did. I was told the arena people were going to respond with, we dey wait for the violence now. We are waiting. Not be cho cho cho. Let them show workings. That's all. Because I cannot. What do you want to tax the people on? Half of your population, young population, they don't have jobs. They don't have jobs. They create opportunities for themselves. Even the ones that want to join the military, you discriminate against them. You don't. Look at the forest guards that they said they just recently hired. The NSA hired. The man only hired Fulani people and equipped them with AK-47 to be entering your forest. Oh God. There's that on the ground. There's that one on the ground. So you will sit down in your community. Fulani will not come and be doing forest guard for you. I never see anybody they shout about that one yet too. You go do now like film trick, because if you never affect person, people not they talk. This thing when they say Donald Trump send, you now hear say the people don't they run. By the way, all the people that are saying, oh no evidence, now just plain ground or more evidence, don't choke everywhere for Facebook, everywhere. I cannot show the videos here. They were roasted like, you know when you are roasting corn and it burn, or plantain when it burn pata pata. Now only bone now remain. That is how the pictures look like. I can't even bring it here. I don't want them to take them the video. Horrible. As in, they decimated their camps and every living thing within. Yeah, that's why all the northern running up and down and crying. That's why Shegumi is telling you. Shegumi is the one that is the president of Nigeria. Let's just call it what it is. The man, 2 days before, he said they should be going to Turkey to go and look for help. The next day, your Balablu came out and said, that they've spoken to Turkey for help. The same Turkey that is equipping and selling these NATO grade weapons to terrorists in Nigeria. Their hands, they've been fingered in it. Their own is Bibi Nigerian, who has the most expensive wedding. My sister. Oh my God. Olufumi, welcome. Oh, compliments of the season. Kalista, welcome. If una wan call in, make una call my number. Because I don't know wetin they do my StreamYard. I cannot bother myself with StreamYard. In case anybody wants to add something to the to what I'm talking about, I just have a few videos to show you guys. It's crazy. It's crazy what's going on in Nigeria, and everybody. I cannot stop talking. That's the thing. Me, I no fit keep. I no fit see evil. Me, I not talk. I can't. I cannot. I can't. I wish I can be like everybody. A lot of people that concern me. I really wish I can. I wish. Moving on. Okay, this was 5 hours ago. This is Indicato's what's it called, handle. She said Iwoshro Unguwa. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing the name well. One of these villages in Ungom community located in Maro Ward, Kajuru local government area, Kaduna State, came under attack a few hours after church service on Sunday the 28th, which was yesterday. Look at it. They burned down the church. Remains of the location. Look at it. See, they burned everything down. As at the time of releasing this statement, our union is yet to discover any unalive body. However, 2 women, one of whom is a nursing mother who ran away and abandoned her infant baby out of fear, are still unaccounted for. As at the time of this statement, the community is deeply worried about their safety and well-being. In addition to this, 5 motorcycles belonging to community members were taken by terrorists, while 1 motorcycle was burned to ashes, further worsening economic hardship already faced by the victims. This same community was attacked on New Year's Day, January 1st, 2025, during which the attackers burnt an Equa church, houses, and the pastorium. This earlier attack left many families displaced and traumatized. Since then, up till now, the church is yet to be rebuilt, and the community continues to bear the painful consequences of that incident without adequate intervention or support. This remains our usual situation across the entire Ugom community for more than a decade now. As our people continue to live under constant fear, uncertainty, and repeated attacks, we're calling on the government to please stop saying that our people are now enjoying peace and to urgently come to our rescue by deploying adequate security, protecting lives and property, and restoring confidence amongst our people. This is signed Onusim Alaji Ishaya, Chairman, Ugom Progressive Union. Hey!
Yeah, never have stable electricity is because of corrupt leaders and people who manufacture generator, people who sell solar panel. These people must have gone into some sort of agreement with the government, so Nigerians will never have stable electricity. It will take a leader who has the people's best interests at heart and who wants Nigeria to thrive as a nation, to compete with other developing countries out there, to redeem Nigeria and to give Nigeria stable electricity. We really need to pray for a leader who is not corrupt, a leader who means well for the people and for the country, for Nigeria to really move forward as a nation. With all the corrupt ones we have currently, we are not going anywhere. They are not the ones. So I thought to share this one with you guys. God bless.
It's not pray, it's act. You have a candidate that is good, you follow the candidate, you support him, you make sure you do your part, and you not be only that one, you go to the end. It's not to be prayer. We've done enough praying, no. Let's see.
Nigerians have been asking one question, one very fundamental question, as to whether this strike really succeeded. Did it achieve the objective? Because on the one hand, people are saying, where are the bodies of the terrorists who were taken out? And on the other hand, some are saying, look, it's not necessary to show you, any.
Well, permit me to say that,
right. How do you gauge or weigh the success or otherwise of this strike?
Well, I've been embedded in military operations for the last 8 years, and I must say that such coverages, for such coverages, well, it's not new to hear people come out with some of these questions, and that's because you take a look at the state in which we are right now. Well, there are a whole lot of doubts. There are a whole lot of confusion, and so people just want to be psychologically safe.
Right.
And that's exactly the reason.
Important.
Yes, that's exactly the reason why you begin to hear some of these questions. And then also, permit me to say this, well, because of the way we've actually carried branded figures, sometimes you hear 1,000 people killed, 50 people killed, 600 people killed, and yet we still see these terrorists carry out these activities,
and looking
stronger. That's exactly the reason why people are asking these questions.
Yeah.
So I don't blame them, but then also, perhaps I'm going to say that later on. Well, let's start first of all by asking, did this actually achieve its objective?
Yes.
Well, for me, I will say, yes, it did. However, there's something that we must all learn. We must all learn that, when you talk about warfare, you can't separate propaganda from it.
Absolutely.
And so when you take a look at some of the, words that have been, take, for example, President Donald Trump used, we're talking about words like powerful, words like deadly or, obliterating. Well, perhaps if you use those words to indeed weigh whatever you are taking a look at that happened in Tangasa or whatever, well, definitely, you wouldn't really find that. And so to a large extent, I will say, yes, terrorists were killed because I spoke with people who saw bodies.
Right.
I spoke with a couple of them,
members of the community.
Okay. One of the traditional leaders. After that, some security operatives went down, and then with them were some civilians, and I spoke to them.
Right.
And for some of them, first of all, when you go into that community, it's not a place where people are quick to talk. That's why when you take a look at the report, we had to blur some of these faces, and that's because, to a large extent, they will tell you that a whole lot of them living in the community have been in bed with the bandits for different reasons. For some of them, out of fear. For some of them, out of sympathy. Now, don't forget the story, talking about Lakurawa. At a point in time in 2018, the people of Sokoto invited Lakurawa to come in and help.
Protect them.
Help as vigilantes.
Right.
Help discipline their children. And so, along the line, rather than disciplining, these guys, they went on with whatever beliefs that they had, tried to instill those beliefs, which was not really concurrent with didn't align with some of the things that we know. Right. And from there, they got powers, and from there, they went on and on and on, and then the people became like slaves, and it got so bad, it got so bad that, you have a chicken in your house, they come in, they pick up the chicken. I spent over 3.5 hours there, and I can tell you that I didn't see livestock. That community is not a community where you want to rear livestock, and that's because...
Why is that?
They come in and then they take it. Now that's the situation.
These are Kurawas.
That's exactly what it is.
So what do people in those communities have on their hands? Some kind of Frankenstein.
There's so much to it. You cultivate, they come in, you pay taxes, they come in, they take your crop, or they come in, they adopt persons, you go and sell the crop, the produce, and then you do it. They went in, carved out the cave for themselves, the cow, the kakuri, Kalga, and then Malgam in those places, and then that's exactly how they've been doing it. So it's not also very easy for these persons to come in freely.
So these Lakurawas, if I'm getting you correctly, have become some kind of government.
That's exactly what they are right now. They've become a government. Those ungoverned spaces that we all talk about, that's exactly what they've done. They go into those places and then somehow dominate. And then going back to some of the lessons that we've learned, at least we didn't see obliteration, we didn't see those deadly missiles, but there were casualties. And I think we must learn from that. And for the United States, well, they have said they are not backing down. And then somehow, I just think we have to improve on this. When I talk about improve on this, yes, in terms of synergy. But permit me to also say this, still talking about that. Now, I think there should also be a clarity in terms of the mission. And that's because when you put this side by side with the objectives of President Donald Trump, you really want to ask questions. However, terrorists are terrorists, and any terrorist taken out anywhere, anytime, any day is a positive one for Nigeria as it stands at this point.
So what are the lessons we need to take away from here? Because when you hear, for example, that tomahawks were used in these strikes, and you wonder if these are the right equipment to use in carrying out these operations.
What
are the risks involved here?
If we can't associate deadly and powerful with this, then obviously I think we also have to question the use of precision. And so maybe it's a lack of understanding. I know the military would always look at this, classify it, and then say, well, although we are in a war, but this is an asymmetrical warfare. It's not a place where you can just go in and then cap a bomb. And so I think perhaps, they also have to look at it in terms of the weapons. If your target is Tangasa, and then you have weapons dropping in Kwara, or perhaps even if it's not weapons, warheads dropping in Kwara, whatever they did call it, well, debris dropping in Kwara, debris dropping in Jabo, then you really must question the missiles that you've used. So I think perhaps that's also a lesson for them.
How precise are these?
They definitely have got to take a look at it. How precise, are the strikes? And then when you come back home, I was expecting, or perhaps I should say this now, give it up for our military, like what we've seen today, what we've heard today with what the efforts, what they've done. However, I didn't see that eagerness to continue, for a follow-up on the part of our military. They were not so excited. Now, no disrespect, and I must clearly say this. Now, it's not because they don't like what has happened, but then also, you also want to look at some of the backstories and then some of the reactions. And it was like, as if we didn't really appreciate what they were doing. Now we have our boys everywhere, scattered across the country, driving from Sokoto to this place. They are scattered across the road, and so they are doing a whole lot from sunset until sundown, and so it's good to appreciate them. And so perhaps I saw military that really didn't feel appreciated, and with Nigerians coming in to celebrate this, I felt we have to be very careful so that we don't demoralize them. They are doing a whole lot as well. However, in terms of the clearance operations, I didn't see so much zeal to go in there. Now, for me, it's not about if the weapons did destroy anywhere or if terrorists were killed, but I'll tell you a small story. I was going into Tangasa. I had to stop by at the last police post. And it was a young man. It was the DPO that told me, come on.
Saim, welcome.
And that's because I was scared. I and my team were scared, and we were like, how could we go? Now, this is one road you don't want to travel alone without security. There are some persons who attempted it, and then they almost went there with a garrison.
Wow.
But then, we wanted to go on that road. It was the DPO who told us, from what they've heard, in the last couple of days that these strikes took place, this place has been clear. And that's because these people have already reported that they saw these terrorists running away. And trust me, not themselves. On the road also, we were driving by, the driver was asking, and then there seemed to be this optimism. There seemed to be this excitement.
In the community.
This safety of, these people are no longer here. This place is now safe.
But unfortunately,
they're
cashing on that,
I think we need to cash in on it.
But then again, we heard barely 24 hours after this strike happened. There were reports from Benue, traditional, leaders in Benue State saying they've noticed some,
So, now welcome, good evening, everybody. When I remember the building where it burned down for mainland, Abi Island now. There's something going on. I'm not sure what it is, but more listen. More listen
to come to my aid. Oh, come to my aid. Come to my aid. Oh, I don't know what is happening right now. My 3 younger brothers are still in there. The government has promised us that they are going to do something, but as I'm talking to you now, nothing much has been done. My 3 younger brothers are still into that building. They are being trapped down there. According to what they say there's a particular big stone that has covered the entrance where they are supposed to come out from. A lot of people are still making calls from the underground. Nigeria, come to my aid. Nigeria, come to my aid.
Oh, Nigeria.
States, come to my aid. Other states, come and intervene. I am begging all of you to come.
Nigeria, see her 3 brothers all trapped in that building in Marina that burnt to the ground. Moving along. Now, Al Jazeera don't put out a statement. They say Nigeria has a mental health problem. E not reach to get mental health problem. E not reach. 1 in 4 Nigerians suffer from mental illness, but help is hampered by tight budgets and a lack of skilled staff. Oh God. Oh. This is just for your information, no. Tinubu ask Edun, this man, wetin they call am, na CBN guy, but Wale Edun, is it Wale Edun? Ask him to resign, but reluctant to fire him. The chief BC Akonde connection. Finance minister busy trying to keep job. Ewo. See, if you can look at this picture, this one I can't push it because it's very graphic. This is part of the NAFS strike. Okay? That kpai bandits recently in Zamfara. That one of Sokoto is different, but this is some of the people. I know fish show am fully. Nigeria taps Tinubu's ally to build a $13 billion highway. Just pay more taxes. I never know it in the ugly come. for January. Make una wait. Una go learn. Bola responded to the AJ incident within minutes. I beg, make una help me double tap the screen device. If una never like, I beg make una like for me. To those who have liked, thank you very much. Bola responded to the Anthony Joshua incident within minutes. Trucks rammed into human beings with lots of casualties yesterday and no statement yet. As una no fit carry gun to shoot them during possession, because the last year I think, na gun na dey take shoot these people that they do carnival. This time now, na trucks they use to crush them. You see the Christian genocide? They are all Christians, by the way. All Christians doing their carnival. Now they ram into them. Meanwhile, they said 34 lawyers failed integrity test in the hiring process for new judges at the Federal High Court. Right? That's what the news. This is what your Supreme Court news, your dilapidated judicial system pushed out. Chidi Kalu is the only, I think, one of the very few people within the judiciary that's trying to protest in his own way. He writes all the time about the scam and the fraud within the judiciary. Now, here is the story. He said, this story about 34 lawyers failed integrity test in the hire process for the new judges of Federal High Court is factually inaccurate. Even worse, it is criminal propaganda being used to tarnish the candidates. First, indeed, there were integrity petitions against one or two candidates, which turned out to be founded, but that did not affect any number remotely approaching double digits. Secondly, the main ground on which most candidates were excluded at the level of the federal judiciary, Supreme Court, right, was that they did not have insider leverage, meaning they don't get godfather or godmother. Godwin, welcome. It had nothing to do with the absence of integrity in most candidates. The people who failed integrity tests were not the candidates for the most part. They were the people on the other side of the table. Having successfully banalized and corrupted judicial recruitment, what they now seek to do with this story is to re-victimize their victims. That sucks. Daily Trust, please take note and please feel free to verify independently. It is most unfair to most of the candidates whose credentials were quite competitive and some of whom on all parameters actually beat out many of those eventually recommended and whose only qualification was that they came leveraged by political or judicial insiders or both. If you get it, you get it. If you don't get it, forget about it. That's all I can say for that one. Now, the people of Iran, they have had enough of their Islamic regime. See the mass protests going on. Can you see it? They are hitting major cities across Iran, calling to end the Islamic revolution and free the nation from Islam. That's it right here. Look at see am. See am. There's no volume. That's the protest. I really pray they succeed. I really do. I wish them luck. Moving along. This is the truck. This is the heavy-duty trucks that crashed into Christmas procession at the annual Egon Festival in Nasarawa State, leaving at least 4 unalived and many critically injured. All Christians, by the way. All. Okay. Okay. Meanwhile, your Nigerian army, Mona Yereti talk.
Married. You either join Nigerian army or we take your wife away from you. And if you are not married, no wife for you. Moreover, no serious Nigerian lady can marry a lazy Nigerian youth.
I think this is AI. I think this is AI, to be quite honest with you. Let me see. When I saw the video, I wasn't sure, but I think it is AI. Let me see. Yeah, I think it's AI. I'm not sure, but I believe it is. I don't think it will do anything like that. Okay, this is from Olusegun Bakare, right? His Twitter handle says, when we are all in the position of great influence, don't let's forget to always speak truth to power. I'm telling you, when you have influence, use it well. I'm telling you. It's sad though. What happened to Anthony Joshua is very, very sad. But when you're in a position of authority, when you get that influence, do not forget your people. Don't forget. Look at the state of that road. Look at the state of that road in Ogun State. You know how many people have come out and spoken about that road? They keep trying to shut them down. I guess I bet Mona help me Mona help me double tap your screen device to like, or click on the 3 dots to like. I beg Mona no verse. Now, controversial Islamic cleric Sheikh Gumi has challenged the United States government to build schools. Listen, oh. This is what Gumi is telling you, oh God, to build schools and provide other amenities for herders instead of firing a $2 million bomb. Gumi noted that herders need deliverance from ignorance. Please tell me who put them in the ignorance in the first place. This man is part of the people who teach these people. Remember that underwear bomber? Una remember that Nigerian underwear bomber? Una know say that particular bomber was he had some connection with Gumi. Do you guys know? I just found out. I didn't know. I just found out. I think I probably saved it here. Maybe I should go down and go see him. This man, they don't suppose lock him up since. But Tinubu buy this thing from them. He dare not. Now these people, they run Nuna government too. Hey. See, today alone, now they take flatten and buy dozens of bandits, terrorists for Zamfara. So America just they do their own, they go quietly. Okay. See, you can't arm Mieti Allah and send them into the forest in the name of forest guards. See the weapons when these people get. See, breaking news. Videos of the terrorist camps in Sokoto. Remember that when they call the claim, so you see the bodies? I don't feel bring them closer, but if you look, you go see them. If you go Facebook, it's all over. Some posters, see them. Destroyed by American airstrikes are released by the villagers. Now the villagers post this picture. Survivors were seen escaping the forest. There was a video I saw where a few people were trying to run away. The next thing, they all go down. Voila. As they take they run, they just go down. That was caught on camera. See.
3 notorious bandit leaders have reportedly been eliminated in a United States military airstrike carried out inside Nigeria.
Welcome, Okene.
And this development is already raising serious questions about Nigeria's security structure, government transparency, and the true handling of intelligence at the highest levels. One of the names at the center of this operation is Bello Tuji, a man who for years symbolized the failure of the Nigerian state to protect its citizens from armed banditry. According to multiple reports, the U.S. strike targeted known bandit strongholds in the Northwest, resulting in the elimination of 3 high-profile figures responsible for mass kidnappings, village raids, killings, and large-scale terror across Zamfara, Sokoto, and surrounding areas. These are not low-level criminals. These are individuals who have openly
Abeg,
challenged
let me
the
continue
authority
to double
of
tap
the
your screen
Nigerian
device
state.
to like, oh, abeg. Or click on the 3 dots, abeg, to like. Muna listen.
The Nigerian version of IRS. So apparently the Nigerian tax agency, the Nigerian version of IRS now has the power to create its own police, to arrest, investigate, and sell any assets you own without a court order. No judge is needed. That means this guy right here could just wake up and decide. Yeah, y'all don't understand how this is. If I'm friends with this man right now in Nigeria, if I'm friends with this guy or he's a family member, and somebody else has some shit that I want,
I'm telling you.
all I gotta do is tell this guy, hey, I want that shit. He will send his police. They will create a bogus fucking default, and they will snatch that property and they can sell it to me for $5. No judge is needed. It's now put into law. Kenyans rose up and they tore their country up.
They
burned down the houses of fucking congressmen, their version of congressmen and senators. They tore the fucking country up. Nigerians are saying Holy Ghost fire. The Muslims are going, Ya Allah Akbar. Imam said leave it alone. Imam said we should not touch it. Imam said we should not do anything. This is the whole agenda. You will own nothing and you will be happy. The whole point is by the year 2030, they need to make sure that nobody has access to anything. They need to make sure that your entire survival, your food, your sleeping, everything is dependent on them. Right now, Africa, right, has the capability to remove itself from the global population in the sense that right now, there are more Africans that live off of their land than any country in the world, than any continent in the world. Nigeria, they've stopped that. Now, Nigerians are afraid to farm. Because once you start farming, bandits are coming over to kill you. You will own nothing, you will be happy. Nigerians are so stupid, they don't understand that everything that's going on in Nigeria is orders coming from the white man. And this is why, I don't care. The Igbo people will never understand. Never. Everything going on in Nigeria, your hatred.
I don't understand this guy. I don't know. When you go they talk, you go they make sense. After a while, you go start to they do. I don't know what he get to the Igbo people. I beg. He get Igbo woman when he toast when he not grief for him. I don't understand. This guy has been going in heavy. Does he understand that it is his people that's causing the problem in Nigeria? Why is he not focusing on them? He should just stop talking about the Igbos. It irritates me. I'm not Igbo, but it's irritating. He go to talk after a while, he go just messian. I don't understand. Focus on your goddamn problem. You have the Amajiri situation worse. The problem we currently have in Nigeria now is coming from your region. Guy. We'll just finish the video, Sha.
Your superiority, and they will use that to destroy us for the rest of it. I made a post about Somaliland. The entire comments is Igbo people saying, thank God Somaliland, Israel recognized Somaliland. Next up, Biafra. In that Biafra, you will own nothing. Fucking idiots.
The guy, he don't say right now they don't own anything in the north. The fact that his father was former governor, that's the only thing that he has to his name. He doesn't own anything. As it is, he can't even move back to the north and go and live. I beg. Everybody with their own agenda. So make people continue to dey kpai. Meanwhile, your mouth dey sharp. Why don't you move from New York and go and help us fight, Oga?
You see, they're in the government. From the scenario I established, you don't believe that nobody knows them? From the scenario I presented on this program, you believe that nobody in government knows the terrorists?
I'm telling you, it's very irritating. Any small thing, you go, you deviate. I don't understand. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Abi, those one he go get when not beef for him. So you carry the beef for man. I don't understand.
Because we've been seeing
wow.
Making moves. It is their own people that are using the terrorists for political reasons.
Literally, their people are the worst. His people are the worst. The Fulani people and the Muslims, they are the ones causing the problem in Nigeria right now. They are the major. He has even said it himself. Focus on that. IDP, please don't come and tell me what to say and what not to say. If you don't want to hear swearing, go scroll, go to another channel. Don't be coming to tell me stop. Who you be when go tell me make I stop to this swear? People who they are alive, they remember say person swear or not. I beg, shift, please. Focus on your people. Your people have the worst amajiris now from there. The problem we are currently experiencing now with terrorists is from there. Why not focus all your energy on that? He will be talking, the next thing he will just shift. Biafra. Come on. I don't know. Maybe there's a baby toasted and the girl said no. The hell? These motherfuckers. I beg. It's out of this world, every small thing. It's very difficult for me to listen to his videos anymore because it's always detouring. I don't know what it is, man. I don't understand. Somebody should go and check on the guy. Ask him, did you toast an Igbo girl and she said no? Or what is it? Abi, is it? I think he said his stepmother treated him. Whether he said his stepmother was Igbo, I don't know, and treated him really bad. Or something like that. Maybe not that story. I can't remember whether he said it was an Igbo woman. The woman really treated him bad. Maybe Naime can get beef for Igbo people. I don't know. Anyway, we'll move on. Let's move on, please.
It's because Nnamdi Kanu was captured. They are not able to capture the terrorists, and they don't want to capture them.
But you said they know them. They know them. They're not faceless. You say they're in the government.
From what? From the scenario I established. You don't believe that nobody knows them? From the scenario.
It's possible. You know, say everybody when it come from south na Igbo to them. So it's possible. Oh.
That they reach to them.
I don't know. Maybe they use another name to toast me. I tell them no. Maybe you can't assume. It's possible.
So now what?
I think the government should look inward and be serious.
So how serious do you want it to be? Because with all we've been seeing, they've been making moves.
It is their own people that are using the terrorists for political reasons.
We have the president, we have the national assembly, and of course the judiciary.
Maybe today we know those ones.
I see the national assembly coming up with different.
Are they waking up? Are they waking up from sleep?
Look at the submission.
Is there complacency that led to this? Are they just waking up from sleep? Is there complacency? Because they became an apron of the presidency. All of them, the judiciary and the National Assembly, nobody. Now, I dare the judiciary to rule against Wike in PDP crisis.
IDP,
Now,
which Oga you be?
Comparing what the terrorists
if you be Oga, drop gift. Oga they drop gift, not be cho. Drop gift or drop super chat. I don't know whether you be Oga or not.
What terrorists have been doing to Nigeria over the years?
Yeah, I will take go buy
look at Chibok.
watermelon.
When don't she's covered this event and Chibok, another fresh attack in Chibok since first day of the year.
When I say to be Oga, they
It's because Nnamdi Kanu was captured. They are not able to capture the terrorists, and they don't want to capture them.
But you said they know them. They know them. They're not faceless. They say they're in the government.
I'm telling you, Michael, it's very tiring to hear. It's very, honestly, it's very tiring. I hate hearing it.
From the scenario I presented on this program, you believe that nobody in government knows the terrorists, and they reach to them.
I'm telling you, it's crazy. Remember they were trying to pin it on Peter Obi? When Donald Trump made that, they were trying to pin it on. I've never seen this level of. They are so. I don't understand.
Because it's all we've been seeing.
It's wild though.
It is their own people that are using the terrorists for political reasons, and they know that.
So, IGP, I'm fine, thank you. I'm not a Benin girl, though. I beg. What are you talking about? I'm not a Benin girl, please. Nigeria has always known where the insurgents are They are not invisible, and most importantly, they are no match for the Nigerian military. Had NAF been given the clearance to launch airstrike operations like this a week earlier, the US wouldn't have deployed Tomahawk missiles into the Nigerian territory. Kudos. So NAF na the Nigerian Air Force. Now do this one. Now the Nigerian Air Force do this one with the recently released pictures. One I see, but I couldn't really show you everything. This is how to fight terrorists with a receipt live footage of the airstrike. Do this more often and you have no business with Trump. Exactly. So Nigerian Air Force don't now strike them this time around. See the before, see the after. Demolish all of them. This is Kachala Dogo Sule camp. See them. Don't roast all of them. So those are the pictures that just came out. The one I showed earlier, the one in Sokoto too. Those pictures also came out. See, they don't sort them out. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me put it here. Let me make it bigger. There's no audio. Of course, you can understand why. You see it? That's after the Nigerian Air Force struck. Okay, there we go. If to become oga dey hungry you can go and do oga inside your bedroom. Okay, look in the mirror and be repeating it to yourself. Remember this guy that was this man Don Pedro that was assaulted, humiliated and embarrassed in Benin. People are going ham on it. I'm really happy that people are taking it up and speaking speaking very loudly against this, because it's a very, very humiliating experience that man had. And for a citizen of Benin to be treated like that is a shame, complete shame. Okay, so let's listen to this lawyer.
He should seek for redress. In fact, he has said it. I watched a video. I think it was this morning that I saw the video where.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Oriaku. God bless you, ma. Thank you. I appreciate you.
Legal redress. He can seek legal redress, and this does not stop. But he can enforce his fundamental human right, because he has been degraded. He has been debased. There is no other way to humiliate a man than what has just been done.
I'm telling you, very painful.
And no damages can assuage what has happened to him.
Exactly.
I'm from Edo State. I want that stated. I am from Edo State. I'm an indigene of Edo State. It is very, very important. These shenanigans must stop.
It has to.
Must stop
elevating bullshit
beyond their bounds.
I'm telling you.
And as an Edo indigene, I am not proud of what is happening or what has happened in my state.
At all.
My state, Edo State, has been turned into thuggery.
It is.
And this is unacceptable.
Barbarians.
Particularly in
animals.
Under the military, we didn't say a thing like this. We did not.
All of them should be held accountable. You see those people? They have them on video. Round them all up. Round them all up, pick them up and throw them away. Whoever was behind it or sponsored it in any way should also be held accountable. This is bullshit. It's so painful. That man should sue. I'm glad that people are coming out. I saw Deji Adeyoju's post about it and all of that. Honestly, everybody needs to come together and deal. All those perpetrators, one after the other, must be dealt with. That's animal behavior. Jungle. In big 2025. That caliber of person, your own citizen, not an outsider, you treat them like that. Where? God forbid. If those people do not suffer the consequences of their actions, forget it. And those states don't carry last. Look at how fast the state is going backwards. It's like it's returning to the 1100s. People don't want to get their nose out of the sand. They are racing back to 1100. Who go follow and do that one? It's a matter of fencing you people off that want to behave like animals. You put you in a cage so that you can continue to do your animal things. This is nonsense. Anyway, let's move forward. I want us to listen to this man's video.
Want the woman, Islam forbid it corruption. Islam want the woman, that is Islamic community, against anyone who use religion to cover bloodshed. So, if our northern leaders are really good Muslims, why did these people break every Islamic of leadership? Among these northern leaders, one name stands out: Sheikh Ahmed.
IDB, don't waste my don't be causing problem in my comment section. Okay, you are not here to do cho. Drop your super chat and get out of the comment section if you don't have anything sensible to say, because from all your comments it looks like you don't have any sense. If you don't want to be cursed this evening, just take yourself out of my comment section. Excuse yourself. Your family now Olodo, and you have come to show that Olodo nature that you have. You understand me? Better behave. You respect yourself. I don't know who you are, but respect yourself.
And today we are going to talk about who Gumi really is. Now, before
72 virgins will begin this.
Sheikh Ahmed Gumi, you have walked into the forest many times, but today the forest is looking back at you. Nigerians has watched your pattern. Saudi Arabia has watched your pattern. The world has watched your pattern. You build your influence in silence, but today silence is no longer your shelter. Understand this clearly. No man who legalized terror escaped the wrath of truth. Your blueprint is no longer hidden. Your method are no longer mysterious.
Thank you for handling that, Michael. The guys and the IDP is an asshole.
Now,
the user is one of the animals that we are talking about. Whoever is responsible for what happened to Don Pedro, they should sue all of them. Sue all of them. I don't care who they are. They should be sued and made to pay damages.
Not political power, now ideological power. Ahmad Gumi was born the same day Nigeria got their independence. That was 1st of October 1960 in Kano State. Ahmad Gumi attended Sadwana Memorial College for his secondary school education. Afterward, he gained an admission into Madibelo University, where he studied medicine. After graduating, Gumi was enlisted into the Nigeria Defense Academy and he served as a medical officer. He attended the rank of a captain before he retired. By then, he had already have a deeper exposure to military structure, their operation, and their strategy. Now, after leaving the army, he traveled to Saudi Arabia. This is where Gumi transformation started from. Gumi got a role into Akura University, where he was exposed to deeper Islamic rules and laws, global Islamic politics, and Islamic ideological power shaping Africa. Now, people don't understand the importance of those things when Gumi they exposed to. Saudi Arabia is where you learn how Islamic influence operates on a global level. Now, after the whole study in Saudi Arabia, Gumi returned back to Nigeria. But at that time, he was not just an Islamic preacher anymore. He was now a product of two systems, a military mind plus a religious identity. That combination is rare, dangerous, and powerful in the north. Now, after he came back from the Saudi Arabia, he became a teacher in the Nigeria Defense Academy. So, with all this knowledge, where Gumi gathered from Saudi and Nigeria Academy, he started doing preaching work. He was doing some daily Tafa program, preaching religion. So, this man started coming on air, start doing some charity work. So, people call it see him as public figure, so he call it gain followers. Now, many of these armed groups that is in the forest, the X-Men, the Boko Haram, all all those people, they don't listen to this man preaching, to his program. So they always see this man as a father. Now why is he say many of them, they respect her so much? Because this bandit, we never trust a certain politician, a Christian leader, or a military officer. But you see Gumi mirror these people. They can see themselves in him. Now, yes, where he become more tough within the northern Nigeria. There is a quiet, massive competition going on. A competition for religious dominance, political influence, control of armed groups. So, for Gumi, becoming the man that can talk to bandits, make Gumi itself a power structure outside politics, because that will give him influence, relevance, funding, and political leverage. So every time bandits strike again, Gumi become important again. That is why he defends them publicly, because he strengthens his role as a negotiator. Know this. Bandits are not just criminals. They are a force, and whosoever influences them owns power. Now, listen carefully. This is the part people don't know about him yet. Gumi has an agenda independently of everyone around him, and his agenda is bigger than bandits, bigger than government, bigger than Nigeria. Gumi is trying to become the ideological godfather of northern bandits, but without openly identifying himself as a jihadist. That is why when Gumi traveled to Saudi to perform the Hajj pilgrimage, despite having a valid visa, he was denied entry. You should ask yourself, why a country that welcomed me before suddenly marked him as red flag? Because Saudi intelligence saw what Nigeria has refused to see. The danger here is not that Gumi speaks to bandito. Anyone can talk to anyone. The danger is that Gumi defines them. He creates the language around them. He gives them an identity beyond crime. And that is dangerous, because narrative build legitimacy, and legitimacy build power. I know some of you might be wondering why they never arrest this man. Because if Gumi should be exposed, names go come out. The name what we no ever expect for this country, all of them will come out. That is why the government are playing safe. So this is the overview of who Gumi is. Because now, bandits don't give order, make police arrest politicians. They will not fall to these people trouble, because that is the agenda they want to set to Nigeria. So should not be carried away with these people plan. How we respond, we now determine our fate to know where we belong to, and for bandits to know where they will belong to. That is it for now.
Phew. Thank you all for liking. Please continue to double tap your screen device if you have not yet liked, or click on the 3 dots on the right hand side, all right, to like the video, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much as you do so.
Conclusively speaking, Sheikh Abubakar Gumi is a terrorist sympathizer. And if the law is to be implemented according to how it's supposed to be, if convicted, should be liable to something minimum of 20 years imprisonment, maximum of life imprisonment. And that is just it. I'm not the one saying this. It's the Nigerian law that stated this. Let me explain. Under the same Terrorism Prevention and Prohibition Act of 2022, it prohibits even promoting negotiation with terrorists. You will now want to ask if Bello Turji and the cause are terrorists or not. According to the same Nigerian provisions, it was finally concluded in January 2022 by courts under Abubakar Malami that Mbindiga
Kenya, no, now you go ask now.
are terrorists.
Ask me question. Now me born
So,
no.
why is he now promoting and negotiating with terrorists and the government is doing nothing about that? And you get to see the reason why people now say that the justice system is selective. The justice system is selective. And I want this to get to newspaper outlets as well. I think it's high time we get rid of these words like bandits, headers, and the rest of it. The definition of that is terrorist. So when they attack, give them the real name that they deserve. Terrorist attack, not bandits, not kidnappers. This is a pure act of terrorism. And in this same vein, I'm calling on all relevant authorities as well to actually make sure that what is agreed upon, what is written, should be implemented to the letter, irrespective of whoever he is. And at the same time, even the local authorities and even the clerics that went to negotiate with these elements as well deserves a lifetime imprisonment if convicted by a court. And that is just it. And in so doing now, you will now prove to people that the justice system is not selective. I want to bring this to point this out to the National Assembly, number one. And secondly, I want to point this out to the international community as well. Addressing the situation of Nigeria at the moment is not all about military deployment. There are a lot of legal works that needs to be enforced and enforced to the letter for victory to be won. The legal framework must be provided and at the same time must be enforced. Let's tell ourselves the truth. Let's not be deceiving ourselves. Nobody should be above the law.
None. Nobody. Traditional leader or whatever. Nobody. You do wrong, you chop the punishment.
There's no even paying of ransom. Payment of ransom is even criminalized. Not even to talk of promoting negotiation. And that is how you see seriousness of a government that wants to fight this. It's not about your deployment. A lot of things needs to be done that is not even in the front. And if you're serious about this, then we will now know that we're all one and we desire a better nation.
Kene mouth not good. As he talk about the guy I the guy I can't look. Michael don't respond to you, Kene. When you don't see things for this life, you never know when you go to shine your eye like that. Some people now eye that till they talk. Mr. Yedele, could you please share a copy of the Gazetted Act scheduled to take effect on January 1st? This is from GST. 1. Specifically the version without the so-called clerical errors. Thank you. Reject tax scam. Our 3 demands. 1. Transparency. Publish the bill passed by Parliament. Publish the law that was gazetted. Let Nigerians compare. 2. Suspension. Suspend enforcement immediately. No deductions under a disputed law. 3. Accountability. If forgery occurred, those responsible must answer publicly. No hiding place for fake laws. Because the Taiwo Yedele guy, they stamp fake news on People's Gazette story. Excuse me. Meanwhile, there was an explosion at Songo Market in Ibadan. I don't know if you guys know. you have it.
Why must we wait until president? Is it everybody that will go to the president and ask for order? We should give that order here. Who are the people negotiating? We grab those people first. And then let them tell us how the link, what is their link with these bandits? It shouldn't be business as usual. Families are suffering. Some people are living in their comfort places, making phone calls with these bandits. Can't we identify them? We can identify them. How do we do it? The gadgets we have bought for the National Security Advisor, the gadgets we have bought for telecommunications, they'll be able to tell us where all these people are. But we are here, we are sending them blames. But today, almost all the local governments in Zone C, that is Niger North, have been afflicted with this serious issue of insecurity. I know Mr. President is doing very well, and he deserves commendation for the fact that he has to show his international engagements and to be having briefings from service chiefs almost every day. But we must also help Mr. President. We all have to help the armed forces. If a kidnap is done today, where hundreds of kids are being taken, and then the same hundreds of kids are being negotiated upon to get their return, what we're supposed to do is to ask ourselves, who is the intermediary between those armed bandits and those that want these kids to be released? You want a solution. We know where the solution is, but we are not bold enough to face it. They use phones to call people to negotiate and even tell where these people will go to pick those guys, those children they have released. My colleague is talking about technology. If our armed forces don't have it, our security or intelligence agencies don't have it, then we are not yet serious about tackling security in this country. Because for every phone call, there's a coordinate. And these people are there sending messages, sending clips on social media, making our country a laughing stock. If we want to help Mr. President, it is not only Mr. President that will give directive. The Senate is a legislative chamber that will, whatever resolution will take care is binding. Why must we wait until president? Is it everybody that will go to the president and ask for order? We should give that order here. Who are the people negotiating? We grab those people first. And then let them tell us how the link, what is their link with these bandits? It shouldn't be business as usual. Families are suffering. Some people are living in their comfort places, making phone calls with these bandits. Can't we identify them? We can identify them. How do we do it? The gadgets we have bought for the National Security Advisor, the gadgets we have bought for telecommunications, they'll be able to tell us where all these people are. But we are here, we are sending them blames. It started from one local government, it started from Bono, in one local government, and today it's spreading everywhere. No state is a moon. I don't want to put politics in this thing. No politics. It's a reality. If I have my brother, my son, if he's doing this thing, he should be beat. The law should take its course. We are confusing him. We're supposed to help him. How did the funds originate? They will arrest 58 and release 58. No gunshots, no arrest, nothing. And then tomorrow we wake up to another banditry. Why should it be like that? Mr. President, it is on you as our leader to tackle this thing head on. Without any fear or favor.
Oh.
We will stand for you. We voted for you. We should not be
Ezekiel, welcome. Oh. Completely messed up. Completely.
With the life of this country. We must
Abemo Naomi double tap the screen to like if you have not yet liked. I beg.
Mr. President,
not forget.
Will direct.
Or click on the 3 dots to like, share.
To help him to navigate well.
Welcome, Mr. Ferreira. Greetings.
Have come up with an issue.
Compliments of the season.
Insecurity in Nigeria. It's not for Mr. President to handle alone. The two chambers of the National Assembly are supposed to take this issue very seriously. We're supposed to be a legislature that will engage another legislature. If a senator or a congressman will talk, a senator and a congressman in Nigeria are supposed to talk and engage them.
Adekoju, welcome. Compliments. Ronnie, welcome.
Opportunity, Mr. President, to engage these people directly on
ways. Thank you, Mr. Alaba.
And means
you too.
They can give us intelligence informations as they did before. There was kidnapping in Nigeria of an American, and they came rescued in our own land. What are we talking about? I rest my case, Mr. President.
Allegedly, me I hear say the Senate president, one leg in, one leg out, one leg in, one leg out. If you know, you know. Allegedly, they say the guy is it's not feeling well. Thank you very much, Rooney. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Paulette Ukoko, laughing. Where did you hear laughter? And even if I laugh, it's my channel. I can laugh. I can do whatever I want to do. Paulette, you will not come here and come and tell me when and what to do. If I laugh, now your face, now your mouth I take laugh. If you know they laugh, Adam will come be my problem. Maybe you just come here. If you just join my channel, person need to laugh to keep from crying. All right? Sometimes, if I'm asked to pray for Nigeria, I get so upset. My brother, not be prayer. It's not time for prayer. Time for prayer don't pass. I think the prayers that they've prayed in Nigeria, it ought to last for centuries. It's action time, not time for prayers. Time for prayers is gone. It's time for action. They keep denying it, of course, Kenny. They keep denying. That's what they do. Rooney, thank you very much. Make una see me see trouble. I did my corner for here. They suffering. They talk about the suffering when my people they go through for Nigeria. Person just throw come. I don't know from where. They ask me question. When he himself not fit answer. If you they cry, go your side, go cry. Let those who can smile, smile. Kunle, welcome. Compliments of the season. Let's listen to this again. This is as to what happened in Edo State to Don Pedro. Wanna listen?
Go ahead. That's why election matters. I will be surprised if the people that went to beat Don Pedro are brought to book. There are higher authorities that are in their favor. We see their faces. As at this morning, if the governor has not stepped in or ordered arrest, then there's a level of complicity in the state. Third point, Edo has become the home for barbarity.
Absolutely. It has.
Was it not
With
how
this
they
behavior,
when they were
yes.
opening the Benin Museum, the Moa Museum, that they went there, disrupted where international people were there.
Thank you, Rufai.
It has become the home for barbarity.
Yes.
We saw the faces of those that abducted Don Bedro. If nobody picks up those people and they are in police custody today and they are cooling off their heels in police custody, then Edo is, I'm sorry, shall I use the word, finished with barbarity.
Yes, nothing to be sorry about.
That's why election matters.
Rufai, nothing to, you don't have anything to apologize about. It is finished with barbarity. As you talk, and so it be. As you talk, that is why the state is not moving forward. The barbarity is the reason why it is stuck. If you don't tell the truth, we will remain where we are. It is the truth that sets free. It's about time. Listen, Edo State is like in the 11th century. It's like a disappearing city. That's what it's like. Where other cities are moving, where it used to be Bende State, right? Delta State hardly saw any improvement. The moment they left Edo, come and see their communities thriving, good roads, infrastructure. Edo State, instead of going, it is going backward. We dumb barbarians running the show. Including the traditional leaders, so there's no exception. Me, I dey talk for here. Anybody that wants to cry should cry. Anybody that wants to go and hug transformer should hug transformer. Nothing one fit do. It has become a state of barbarians. You not mistalk. There's nothing to be sorry about. Let's say it as it is. Please.
Allow them to be our enemies.
They are our enemies. They are our enemies.
Abeg mona like for me, oh. If you never like, abeg.
They are our enemies, uncle. They are our enemies.
I dey collect super chat too, oh. If una wan buy me tea, code dey. I go take.
If they are not your enemies, no problem. I'm happy for you. Thank you very much. Salam alaikum. Nigeria is not Federal Republic of Gumi. You don't represent Muslims. You don't represent the North. You barely even represent common sense.
Michael, he said G7 is not trying to be the new sheriff.
Most of the time.
House boy in town. Sheriff, my this house boy. Neither one be G7.
You go and build your own country elsewhere. You can't Kutepi. Just go. Create your own country. Make your rules there.
That's it. Exactly.
Then Allah, then I. Because here, we're busy trying to stay alive.
Damn.
First of all, what do you mean by they are part of us? Whose family are they? And why do you keep saying us? Because I want to understand. What does us mean? What is the meaning of us? Who is us? You are who? Them and who? Where? How? They're not part of me. They're not part of my family. I don't know them. I will never know them. We need to clarify, because I am sure that I am not related to these people. I'm not related to them. I don't know about you, but I'm not related to them. Every time Nigeria tries to move forward, this guy just pops up like malaria with a sermon that nobody asked for. Terrorists are around sneezing, and the minute you hear it, you will just rush like one PR manager.
Kenny, I beg, go and rest. Who's your guy? Cause your guy, beg, rest with that one, I beg. Not go focus on madam. Code not they catch. Billionaires, code they catch billionaires.
You're not a policy.
I beg, go put blanket, go cover madam.
Nigeria is not run by clerics with Facebook pages. It is run by elected officials. And let's not forget, the soldiers are actually dying in the field. While you're here, going around, justifying what these people are doing. Rest, please. We're begging you, please, just rest. Because you don't speak for the Muslims, as I said. You don't speak for us, you don't speak for the North. Please. I don't even want to be rude. You speak as if Nigeria belongs to you personally. And maybe we are tenants in your compound.
We are tenants,
Because newsflash, we are not. And at this point, I think that the most patriotic thing for you to do is to just stop talking. Please, just stop talking and leave us alone. We are tired. We are tired. Nigeria's security strategy is not your WhatsApp group. Sit this one out. It's like you hate our progress. Please, you hate anytime we are making. You just go like pimple. Every time terrorism is mentioned, like overnight pimples, never with solutions, just to undo all the progress that we have made.
Exactly.
Always trying to soften the image of these terrorists and making us look like we're complicit. You're not the conscience of Nigerian Muslims. Nobody elected you. You're not the spokesman. Please.
I hope this guy is not in Nigeria.
You're not the class prefect. You don't get to frame national security as a religious morality play every time a bomb drops. If you have a real plan, submit it through the proper channels. If not, please stop freelancing with our national trauma because we are tired. On behalf of everybody, like this is on behalf of everybody, from Lagos to Calabar, from Kano to Ekiti, to everywhere. There is a difference between raising concerns and constantly inserting yourself into every security matter like one self-appointed referee. Nigerians want peace. We're not looking for endless commentary that sounds like, you're always 1 second away from apologizing for terror. Every time you speak, your contribution seems to blur the line between, condemnation and excuse. The country is bleeding. Soldiers are dying. Communities are literally under siege as we speak. Most Nigerians, we just want it to stop. That's all. We're not asking for anything. Please, just stop. What you're doing right now is not commentary. It is theater. And last time I checked, nobody is buying the tickets to watch. If you want a country where you call the shots, go and build one. As I said earlier, pack yourself, enter a lorry, go and build your own country because you have no
Exactly.
Stop acting like your opinion is national strategy. If you have nothing constructive to say, please just go quiet. Or go and sue Saudi Arabia in court so that you can enter for Hajj.
Exactly.
From where I stand,
I like this girl.
Stop pushing narratives that makes the entire Muslim faith and people from the north look like we're all condoning this thing, like we like it.
That's what he was making us believe.
You're making us look like we don't want peace, like we're enjoying it. If you can't influence the argument, logically, just leave us alone. Because what you're doing now, it just feels like endless repeat of a loop. You're always just saying the same thing in a million different ways. Today you say it like ABC. Tomorrow you say BCA. Next tomorrow you say CAB. Please. Wallahi tallahi mungaji. Please. Dan Allah dan annabi ka dale mu. Dan Allah. Dan Allah.
So I like her content too. Finally, because they believe say na so all of una dey think because none of them they push. Gumi go just talk go all the news. Nobody they come counter and tell and say no, shout and down. So we accept them. Let me see. Ogbinedion to Shomele to Obaseki to Okpe Bloblo. The more they steal power, the darker the cities and towns become with erosion-prone roads. I'm telling you, it is crazy. Add insecurity to that too. From 6:30 p.m., Benin City basically shuts down because no street lights, even powered by. Oh my, I said the states don't enter 11th century. God, every other place in Nigeria is moving forward but those states. Every other only those states is not functioning. Even before I didn't know who Obaseki was. I wasn't really I didn't really know what was going on in political space in Nigeria. When I came in, I kept hearing Obaseki. People were insulting him. I said, So they now say, oh, he did. I say, but it's not reflecting in other place. Me, I don't know. What did he do? The man, no, you know, they reflect. For instance, for my village, the road to enter there, forget. We can't even go to the village, right? So where is he doing this thing? Okay, he focused on a local government in Benin, right? And at least he did something for his people. At least these people will be happy that he did something. Right, with everything that man did, at least he tried to make whether digitalize whatever, C of all those things, right? And they said he also built a security network where, if you know, he can see everything that's going on and whatever. Omo, the insult this man collected. It was after a while I started saying, wait, this man even, at least he did something, right? Okay, albeit he did it for his people and just on a particular place, but at least he tried for those people, even if the rest of the state, they cry. What do we do now, right? This is what happens when you have leaders who do not see beyond themselves. They cannot look beyond their nose. Omo, maybe they put G7, aided by the ancestors of some. What do we say now? Balabru imposed him, forced him. The man, you give him microphone, all he talks about is Agbado, is Tinubu, how he's going to give 2.5 million votes to Tinubu. It's a shame. Yeah, pop up like malaria. Exactly. And not true. Gumi pops up like malaria. Call to order. Somebody that need to be flung inside cell. Eh? Tata, who is holding you? I don't understand. Who holds you? Who you want me to leave you alone? Is somebody holding Tata? Please, you people should leave this Tata alone. No. If anybody is holding him or her, I don't know if it's a she or he. Who are the liars? You are just shouting at. Who are the liars? Who are you referring to as liars? Please explain. Who are the liars? Who lied to you? That is the structure of Nigeria, no direction. Okay, this one you write, so I not understand though. You clarify am. The only other Gumi should get is for him to relocate himself quickly to the land down beyond so he can have access to his 72 virgins. The manufacturer will give him additional 72. The North are all liars. I'm telling you. Wallahi talai. Now only this guy I don't see now with chest, and the other guy when they open eye where Kene, when they say why they open eye, now you understand why the guy they open eye. Tata, is he telling you they are terrorists? I don't understand. Tata, who are you talking to? Who are you communicating with? Because I'm not getting it. We don't know our problems. We don't know what will be your problem. You get problem, please be very clear so that we will know what your problem is. Obaseki did not do much. No, make it not be like say Obaseki did not do much. He not touch any other place in less than 30 seconds. I'm telling you, he didn't do. At least my own thing is, at least he did for his local government area. Not be so. He do one for there. The only one, the other, as he not do for the other places, even the small Edo State University where they manage, Ambrose Ali University, he carry whether not the engineering department come up for there, carry and go Benin. I say wetin dey happen. Why? There are other communities within Edo State that he could have taken that school of engineering to, so that he can open up those places. He did not do so. I don't know how many departments in he removed from Uniben and took to any other place. There's no campus anywhere that comes from Uniben in any other part of Edo State. It's, you know, when you have leaders that are dumb, no vision, nothing, they only think about themselves, this is what you get. You don't get anything. The roads are not done, nothing. You can't even go, the road don't worse now with insecurity. You spend hours on the road to get to where you are going. Out of everywhere for Nigeria, Edo State is by far the worst. Racing backwards. Race backwards to the 15th century. That's where it is going to. Who is he? Who are you? Tata. Tata Awo, who are you? Who you be? Introduce yourself properly. You drop monosyllables for us. I'm telling you, he moved. Michael went to Uniben, so it didn't affect. But those are people in Ambrosani University that were engineers. He moved. How can you move a school, move a department that maybe it's profitable for them in Ambrosani University? You move it to Benin. It makes no sense. Meanwhile, all the departments in Uniben are complete, but you choose to remove a state university that is struggling. Now, first of all, I think he even took accreditation away from some courses. I mean, he was almost wrecking that university, you know. If it wasn't the indigents that started standing up and saying, why would you do this, and trying to push back, that man successfully he wanted to break up most of the departments and move them to Benin. It's wild. As much as the man did not do anything for any part apart from Benin, right? At least he did for his local government area. Okay, let's even start from there. Even with all that he did for them in their local government, they still show the man Pepe. Oh my God, I beg. It's crazy, man. Edo State, forget. Unless you get a someone who's responsible enough, understands that you have to make sure you carry there was one time I was arguing, going back and forth with someone on Twitter, and the person said, oh, there's a Wi-Fi, they were listing the number of places where Wi-Fi exists, and I said, you have over how many Wi-Fi locations in Benin? In the outskirts of Benin, in other communities, other places within Edo State, other tribes, there's trickles, like 2, 1, 5, that kind of thing. Meanwhile, I think in Benin they have like over 100, or I would say over 100. It was crazy number like that. Maybe not 100, but crazy number concentrated in one place. Meanwhile, the others don't have anything. I'm like, why does that even make sense? When I said that, and the person now said to me, well, at least there's Wi-Fi. I mean, you don't get it. Wi-Fi is not something that you only get because you are privileged. Do you understand that this will bring development to every area, such that everybody is not just depending on one place to function? It doesn't make sense. Well, just leave it alone. It's not even worth it. Chata, how do Benin people talk? Clarify in the comment section. For me, I don't know how they talk. So can you tell us how Benin people talk? Yeah, he's probably a terrorist. You know, that's how they do. They come and be behaving like terrorists. That's how the terrorists, they are all on social media. You know that, right? The terrorists buy iPhones. You see them buy iPhones with their AK-47. He probably is one of the terrorists. You understand? So I'm not surprised. He probably a terrorist. Yetunde, welcome, by the way. Compliments of the season to you. Benin is already saturated, very much so. So why move departments to Benin? It doesn't, and not department from Benin moved. To show you how self-centered these people are. Not one department from Benin moved. But you're moving a state university that is providing for the community and far communities. That's easy access for them to go to school. You are taking it away from them. It is crazy. Too much electricity. Much roads, Benin. I'm telling you, Olodo people. So because of that, I don't really rate Obaseki, to be honest. I don't rate him at all. He didn't do jack. Maybe his local government people will be praising him. Even with that self, they're not still praising him. He can't even enter his place. They will beat him. If not even worse, they probably treat him worse than they treated this one now. At least this one, they're responsible. At least he's an upstanding person. I don't really know him like that. I don't know the guy, but I just feel bad that a citizen like that, you just rough handle him on top of what? Doesn't make sense, right? So, that he might not be Nigerian. Some of them are disguised. They will be disguising. They will use all kinds of names to come and be causing trouble for people. That's how they do. Yetunde, not mind them. That's what they do. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. Tata, well, you just described yourself. Oh. You are apt. This description you just provided fits you perfectly with every comment that you have dropped. Wow. This is this is amazing. Poetic justice, man. Wow. They say when one finger is pointing, you are pointing one finger, all the rest are pointing back at you. This comment you just dropped now for the description you gave, exactly you. Wow. Impressive. Yeah, exactly. It fits you perfectly. This narrative you just dropped. Clap for yourself. Wow. Beautiful description of you. Mm. So they must make money now. Man must work. Yeah, Tata, you are really expressing that mentality here. This is amazing. Wow. Keep writing. Keep writing. You're really exposing who you are. Come on. Oh yeah, drop more. Bam. Exactly what you are. Exactly what you are. Fantastic. Matter of fact, my clap for you. I never see person when he describe himself so perfectly like you. You deserve a clap. No. You deserve a Omo, you just you are gingering me with this your comment. Exactly wetin you be. Let me clap for you. Clap for you. Clap for you. You are really describing yourself aptly. Woo! Wow. Let me see. I have to clap for you. Oh. So when you they do so, Omo, you're phenomenal. Phenomenal. Let me clap for you. Perfect description of you. Wow. It's amazing. Take calm. Yeah. Omo, you need that college bad. Oh boy. Everything when you just did, you need that bad. Matter of fact, you need to go back to kindergarten, learn ABCD. And when you finish, you come enter primary school, learn again. Because the ogo, when I don't read for all the comments when you don't post, if I say make I count am, I go be billionaire. You are describing yourself in perfection. It be like mirror image. It be like you dey look mirror, they describe yourself. Yeah, that's what you are exposing. That's what you're exposing. You're exposing your mentality. Beautiful. Fantastic. Keep on. Tatawo. We are here. We'll be seeing your exposing yourself. Anyway, let's move forward. Okay. This is Frank Uto. This is on his Facebook page. He says, okay, thousands of requests are in my inbox asking for the video of the December 25th US attack in Sokoto, which grilled hundreds of Islamic terrorists. Excuse me. Since I can't share to all, and I may not have the time to do it, I may not ask two of my brothers from Yawata to be your contact persons. Reach out to them for the video as I'll be sending them. So of course, now the videos. So he posted a lot of the videos, which I'm not going to bring here. In just 9 months of 2024, this is from GST, the number of Nigerians who unalived in car crashes was 5 times greater than the number of children born in Monaco over the entire year. Let me take that again in case you missed it. In just 9 months of 2024, the number of Nigerians who unalived in car crashes was 5 times greater than the number of children born in Monaco over the entire year. These are not abstract figures. They represent real human lives. It's a disaster. Wow. Listen to this lady.
That's no ambulance, no. you're in a car accident in Nigeria, chances are no one will help you. That's no ambulance, no trained responder, nobody who knows what to do with the job, and that's the most painful truth for most Nigerians. Last week Friday, an accident happened in Wuse to Abuja, where 3 teenagers died in a car crash. The vehicle that hit them was a fire truck rushing to refill water supply, trying to put out the fire in the area. He crashed into those boys and didn't stop. And what was the Federal Fire Service's response? They just issued an apology. That's all. Just an apology. But this isn't the first time this is happening. Months ago, CJ, the co-founder of Bumper, was hit by a car, and for several hours, he couldn't get emergency help. He died even though his death could have been prevented, and so could those boys' deaths too. These tragedies keep happening because Nigeria does not have a functioning emergency response system. Here's what people need to understand. In any accident, especially where there's severe injury, the first 5 minutes are critical. 5 minutes can decide if someone lives or dies. Yet, over 80% of Nigerians don't know basic first aid. That's almost the whole population. A recent survey showed that 8 in 10 Nigerians wouldn't know how to help in an emergency. And it's not their fault, because our educational system only teaches first aid to health workers, leaving the rest of us helpless in situations like this. Now, to put that into perspective, among students, a study showed that 63.6% had poor or average knowledge of CPR. Ironically, Nigeria has emergency agencies. National Emergency Management Agency runs a 24/7 hotline that you can reach by dialing 112. The police, fire service, and ambulance services also have different numbers for emergencies depending on your state. But knowing the numbers doesn't mean help will come. And so often, it doesn't. We used to wonder that Nigeria has one of the highest road incident death rates in the world. Behind this broken system is an even bigger problem: poor healthcare funding. Between 2015 and 2025, Nigeria's health budget has been between 3.5% and 6.2% of the national budget. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization recommends it should be around 15%. So that means we're not even close to having a well-funded healthcare system. Now, what all this means is that we've created a country where you can bleed out in the middle of the road, surrounded by people who want to help but don't know how to. A country where lives are lost, not because saving them was impossible, but because no one ever came to help.
What a shame. Now, this is the Nollywood pioneer, Dr. Pedro Obaseki officially petitioned the IGP over alleged abduction, assault, and unlawful detention in Benin. Let's take a look at it. Petition against abduction, assault, public humiliation, and unlawful detention. Petitioner is Dr. Pedro Obaseki, to the Inspector General of Police in Abuja. I write to formally petition your esteemed offices over unlawful abduction, brutal assault, public humiliation, and unlawful detention which occurred on Sunday, 28 December 2025 in Benin City, Edo State at about 11 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. while playing football at Uwa Primary School, Igbesanwa Street. I was attacked and forcibly abducted by a group of men, some of whom were armed. The leaders of this group identified themselves as Kapwe Adun, Asonyade Obaharaye, Osamede Nomoles Erio, and Osamie Fan, aka Sales Guy. They repeatedly stated that they were acting on the instructions of the Oba's palace. This is indicting, no? I was beaten, stripped naked, dragged publicly across major roads in Benin City, including in front of Holy Arosa Church, paraded over a distance of approximately 5 kilometers, and forcibly taken into the Oba's palace, where the abuse continued. Wow. Thereafter, I was transported to the Oba Market Police Station, where I was detained for about 5 freaking hours. God damn. During this period, the Commissioner of Police, Monday Agbonika, informed me that my release was subject to clearance from the Oba. No kidding. I see that these actions constitute grave violations of my constitutional rights under the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, the Police Act and Professional Standards, Nigeria's obligations under international human rights instruments. I respectfully request an independent investigation into the conduct of all persons involved, a determination of the role of law enforcement officers, if any, in my unlawful who is that? Okay, not finished. Sorry, Mona, not best. In my unlawful maybe abduction or whatever. 3, appropriate disciplinary, criminal and civil actions where violations are established, protective measures against further threats to my safety and that of my family. I attach my sworn affidavit in support of this petition. Yours faithfully, Dr. Pedro Agbonifo Obaseki. Omo, they need to deal with those people. Wallahi, they need to. I'm sorry. The National Association of Nigerian Students has called on the federal government to immediately suspend the planned implementation of the newly introduced tax law reform, citing poor public enlightenment and alleged alterations to the version passed by the National Assembly. Yimu, voicemail, Nance, when they go call one of them now, call the entire stars, squeeze money put for their hand, it's over. It is over. What the heck is going on in my comment section? Tata will vamos come on from my comment section. Don Pedro has done so much for Benin in Nollywood that it was shameful what they did to him. I'm telling you, I think I was listening to a video of him where he was saying that he curated a story, or he, like trying to talk about the story of Benin, even in Nollywood. What happened is I don't know this man. That's the first. I don't know Don Pedro. I don't know any. But the way the man was publicly humiliated, absolutely rejected. That should never happen. A citizen of that caliber, I'm sorry. It's not all about money. A citizen of that type of reputation, you just do him anyhow, your own citizen? Nah. They need to deal with everyone involved. And since he mentioned that to the knowledge of the palace, that is indicting on the palace. Indicting. Nah, not in 2025. Where are we going with this? How can a state move forward with people with these types of mindsets? No. I beg. Thank you very much, Michael. God bless you, because I don't understand. You just they erode my comment section. They make any sense. English, the English not done. The English they go left, they go right. Even they go straight. I don't understand. Which English they speak? Now from this part of the world, I don't understand. His father sent him abroad before he died, but the guy just became a nuisance before. It's so shameful. It's so shameful. Do you know how humiliating this is? I feel so sorry. I could not watch this man's AIT video. I only played it. When I played it here, I walked away. When I played it for you guys, I just walked away. The injustice is just so painful to me. I feel like it is me it has happened to. I feel assaulted on behalf of that man. Not a citizen, not anybody. I don't care, even if you be mechanic or you they sell guru and ekpa. Nobody deserves to be treated like that. Come to find out now that the palace was part of it. I don't talk am for you before. One day be one day. Monkey go market, will come back. The youth will rise. They go carry cane. They go flog all this tradition. I'm telling you people. Una not going to fit do me. Now the truth I dey talk. una no get, no, una no rich, none of una fit do me anything. You don't know where I come from. You don't know me. Oh God, I beg you. Wetin no get good, no get two names. It is this evil that people are quiet about. That is why the society is where it is. That is why Nigeria is where it is. That is why Edo State is backward. Out of all the states in Nigeria, Edo State is the worst because of mindsets like this, because of behavior like this. You have excellent Edo citizens all over the world, from different parts of Edo, all over the world. Majority of them don't like to go home. They don't want to build anything back home because of mindsets like this. And then you people will be saying, no, they are not bringing opportunities back home. How can they bring opportunities back home when you don't provide the peace for them to stay and become all that they are meant to be? Since Delta State secede from Edo, Delta State is moving up and up. Edo State is going in reverse. The people that don't have hands, that are not behaving like animals and barbarians, are affected by these behaviors. Nobody wants to come and invest in a community where people don't respect people. You don't respect people's human rights. Who wants to come and invest in that? Every other part of Nigeria, you can insult the whole of Nigeria. This one not good, this one. Edo State now worse pass. It has become the barbarian capital of the entire Nigeria. What is this? Is the palace now the government? I don't understand. Is it the palace that is the government in Edo State? I don't get it. Don't we have a constitution anymore? We can't continue like this. We cannot. Every man should stand for himself. Every man, as long as you have blood flowing in your veins and you were born of a woman, stand and walk your ass up to get to the level of influence you want to get. If you want to serve a man, face you away so that you can be worshiping a man for as long as you live. Don't use it to disturb the rest of us that want to thrive and contribute to our communities. I don't call anybody name, but if you are affected, hit dogs don't holler. If you are hit, you are free to holler. Wow. Atlantic, that's a shame. Oh. That's a big shame. For what? That's why I said, for what? At least there was peace in Edo State. There was peace. At least I wasn't hearing all these things. Maybe because I wasn't involved in the politics, so I wouldn't really know. There was peace in the state at least. This nonsense that we are now having to deal with. How many great sons Edo people have outside of how many great people? Someone like Osime now supposed to come house, come build, come create boys and girls club so that people go fit, you go fit take talent. He cannot come. Something needs to be done. No, we cannot continue like this. The state was not created for one person. I beg. We have different ethnic groups within Edo State. This behavior is humiliating and very, very shameful, to say the least. And the painful part is when it's happening, they will lump all Edo people. All Edo people are not like this. They will lump everybody together. If people are not ashamed, me, I'm ashamed of this behavior. It cannot continue like this. We cannot thrive in a society or in a state like that. Why would he deal with criminals? Isn't that why he's governor? He's supposed to deal with criminals. Dozie, welcome. Greetings. Okay, do you remember Moa? Yes, I remember Moa, that arts place that they invited people to come and open that Moa, because I heard it made a lot of buzz about it on Twitter. I saw it. Are you serious? They sent thugs there to abuse the tourists. Wow. This is crazy. Are you kidding? Atlantic, wow. He probably came out and said he sent the thugs. Ah, okay. They can't move forward. It's not possible. You cannot move forward with this kind of mindset. I'm sorry. That's why the state is going backwards. Are people not seeing that? The state is going backwards. It's going back to the 10th century. It's going back to the number 2 century. If there's number 2, I'm telling you, Edo State is fast, is in reverse, very fast. I don't even want to be a part of that state. I'm telling you, it's in reverse, going backward. What kind of a mindset is this? No. We cannot continue like this. So no. Maybe this is the one that will determine everything. Instead, let every community within Edo State part ways. Because since they feel like they want to worship a man, they should fence them and put them in a particular place where they are worshiping a man. The rest of us that want to thrive and want our societies to move forward, they should leave us alone to do our thing, because this is crazy. I'm sure Delta people are very happy that they divided. I'm sure they are thanking God for Mariam Babangida today, because it was Mariam Babangida that made that separation happen. And I'm wondering why other communities within Edo State did not determine at that time to part ways as well. Because it's crazy. The society, the state cannot move forward with these types of mindset. Maddy Peace, welcome. You Tata is saying something great. Okay, maybe only you can understand. Can you help us explain what Tata is trying to say? But we don't understand them. I'm an Edo man, I swear. I swear not to go back there again. After our family left way back when oh my God. Can you see? This is what I'm talking about. If you see the huge talent of Edo people outside, you go and cry. These are people that should go back to their communities and build. When you have these types of mindset of people living amongst you like animals, barbarians living where human beings are supposed to be living, this is what it becomes. Why will it not be cursed? Which day was it? How many months was it? Young people, they were just buying. They say it's cult activity. Buying. So much innocent blood in the ground. For what? And you have a traditional leader that should stand up and say no. God for something needs to be done. No, something needs to be done. I'm telling you, we cannot continue like this in big 2025. No, it should be a relic at this time. I'm sorry. Anybody when one verse may verse so. I don't know. If you want to hold somebody in high esteem, no problem. But also hold him accountable. You cannot be holding someone in high esteem. This is why Nigeria is where it is, where people will be elevating a human being. Look at what pastors have become. Look at what pastors are doing, because Nigerians are in the habit of elevating people beyond where they should be elevated to. They now make them mini gods. They now walk all over them. They make you feel like, oh, they are gods on earth. This is what this is why Nigeria is in shambles. People will worship human beings to a point where they feel like they are invisible. It is wrong. This is why we are having the problems we're having. You should be able to call people to order. If you are giving the person due, you should also be able to tell the person when they are wrong, so that they can adjust. How can you just be elevating people with their errors, with the errors of them? Meanwhile, those errors are affecting your life. They are preventing you from being the best that you can be as a human being. I don't know if they can hold him accountable. I'm not from there. But that will not stop me from saying the truth when I see it. Anybody that wants to get offended, they should get offended. None of them get what they fit do me. Not one. I As I take they call up as a politician, as I take call out traditional leader. If you affect your traditional leader, oh, if you are hit, cry. Caller, welcome, by the way. Full Metal, welcome. Obaseki caged those guys for 8 years. They couldn't do anything. Can you imagine? And he left. They now lose them up. They are just showing their barbaric ways every day. It's such an unpleasant thing to see, to hear. They can't even make 2 sentences. Very barbaric, backward animal. They act like animals. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. Literal animals. Yeah? This is why the British invaded the kingdom in 1897. They should have just wiped it clean at this point, because now Edo State cannot move forward. The only time that there was some semblance of glimmer of light was during Ambrosali's time. I will say it with my full chest, because that's when Ambrosali is the reason why a lot of us went to school. If to say Ambrosali not come there, or you're for us now. Ambrosali is the reason why. He's the only one. As they do for Edo, now so they do for Delta. Obaseki definitely gave autonomy to and funded vigilantes to ensure Fulani terrorists never got into Edo State. Kidnappings was reduced to almost nothing during his time. At least he did that. If he not do anything, at least the people were at peace. That's important. Bam. Atlantic, this thing when you just talk, so I have said it before. Most of these traditional leaders, they say that they give them money from federal government. What are they doing for their people? Look at the Olu of Warri. Olu of Warri has his people on scholarship, pays stipends to them in school. Apart from the free education he has given to some. Oh my God. When I see that guy, I say, God, the guy gets, not only that, he can't get steez. Now, so I see the guy recently. They use this. When I don't forget they call them, this they are be like skates. What did they call them? Those of and they use that thing. Wanna tell me? The guy if you see us in people, they happy. That is how to be. I don't understand though. Every cult group visits the palace their yearly. Are you serious? Yearly activities to pay homage to the Oba, and he knows these groups are terrorists and cause him. Oh my God, this is damning. Something really needs to be done. No wonder that state is backward. When you elevate evil, no wonder. That is the problem, Nothing evil should be happening when you are, at least that's how I see traditional leaders. Nothing evil. There's a particular place in even in that Edo community. He banned Fulani people from coming into his community. He warned his people, say anybody that has any Fulani coming, they will punish that person. He doesn't allow. Within that Edo state, I'm not going to mention the name for privacy and for protection for them. He literally banned Fulani people. He said, if he catch anybody giving Fulani any way, he say anybody when one rare outside of the community. For as long as he get that cows, he not fit come into the community. I'm telling you. And this is a man I heard that his own father had cows. But the moment the father passed away, he sold it. He doesn't want. Those are great points you raised about So legacy, it's just become a redundant. Exactly. It should be a relic at this point. You have young people, no jobs. There was a pharmacist I met recently. I went to pick up some medication one time at the pharmacy. And the guy that was attending to me happened to be an Edo person, but from Benin. Right? So we're talking. He now asked me, "Oh, where are you from?" I told him. He's like, "Oh, that he's from Benin." I said, "Okay." So we're gisting. He said he has a business. He tried to go back home, build a business. And I said, "So how is the business?" We're just talking. He said the business is not that his people are not interested in working. That you see them wake up in the morning, they don't want to do anything. That he has to hire people from outside of the state to work, because most of his Benin people do not want to work. They wake up in the morning and they're just loafing around. And then cult activity up and down the place. He had to shut down the business eventually. He said, yeah, he said, "Sis, I'm not even looking down. I'm not even interested." Like, he's not even bothered. Like, he lost so much money, even in the process of trying to, create that business and make it okay. He lost a lot of money. He said his people are not ready to work. They just want to loaf around doing cult activities up and down. It's sad. The guy said a lot. Oh, I was looking at him. He said a lot. I said, "Now, wow, no wonder that state is not moving forward. It's like a cursed state." Of course, where you have young people's blood flowing every time. Was it not how many months ago for your cult activity? Just they buy young people. Hey, God. In a state with a traditional leader, no. Something needs to give. Something needs to be done. I'm telling you something. I said this a long time ago on my channel. There will come a time young people will rise up with bulala, literally. They will flog. The young people will rise up from the anger of the loss of the young people that have been lost. They will rise up and they will flog to. Hasn't adjusted to the times at all. No upliftment for the citizens, no opportunities for the citizens, nothing. No respect at all. I'm telling you. Madi, welcome. Mariamo, welcome. And Ogbemudia, yeah, since then, a backward reverse. I'm telling you, reverse, fast one too. I strongly believe the whole monarchy system needs to modernize. I'm telling you, Obas have to be more accountable to people. They need to be more. And why is the federal government paying the Obas? That's already in error. What are their roles and their duties? What are their roles? What roles do they play? If you're going to be paying them, that means they should have roles aligned to them. Since they are going to be employees of the federal government, what roles are they playing? If they are the holders of the cultures and the traditions, and you want them to maintain it and upgrade or modernize, let us know. You cannot now become a traditional leader. Tomorrow you want to be inside politics. You want to be influencing those who... No. It's wrong. That's why the state is not moving forward. Edo State is the worst state in Nigeria. The worst. And it's the reason why Nigeria is not moving forward. That Edo State is the reason why, too. I beg. I strongly believe that the whole man needs to be modern. Obas have to be more. They have to be more accountable to their people in these times. When everyone knows everything via social media. Exactly. Oh, really, Madi? The same Benin sold out Ambrosali? I didn't know that too. Wow. Oh, well. We are seeing the effects of it now. Electric scooter, God go bless you. Hey, I say 60s, Oba with steez. This one, people go wake up in the morning, they go pray for her. In the afternoon, they go pray for her. In the night, they go pray for her. When they come, they go welcome man. Oh God, their hearts go sweet towards that man. See as they do scooter. Everybody they clear road, they greet them. Oh. Ada Ekesubi, sorry, Simba. Ada Eku Simba, welcome, Scooter. Eh? Honestly, I don't see any way forward too. To be quite honest, Atlantic, I won't lie. My own is that other communities within Edo State should find a way to stand on their own, or maybe come together with other Edo people and form a different state. Because with that particular stool, Edo State cannot move forward. I'm sorry. Too much innocent blood on the ground. Too much. Too much. The blood is crying out. That state cannot move forward. It's like a cursed place because of that stool. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Some people are going to find this offensive. I'm not apologizing for it because it's obvious to people with eyes and ears. The home of secret cultists, I'm telling you. I say which day for year, how many months ago now? So I dey hear young people just losing their lives unnecessarily. Cult activity. Not be there, this guy they are their senior man. When he be say be leader of the youth. Wetin dey call am? Is he Akaba? Whatever you people call him, I don't know. What's his name again? Old man, leader of youth. Now be the head of cultists. Ah, God. Oh. They fought Benson Idahosa before he pied. Anyone who's trying to bring change there, they will pie that person. Bam. See, if something is not done, I don't know. Seki was a visionary leader, but they didn't see that because of their daft mind. Yeah. Oh, now is a one man went to more person. Kusimba. Okay. Make he show himself now. Atlantic. I know, when you are not from a particular place, Nigeria, where Nigeria is now. If you are not from a particular place, you talk about that place, people are up in their emotions. They will be feeling a type of way. The ones that want to insult you will come and insult you. You understand? The same thing when you are talking about Emilokun and those that are supporting him are calling out that tribe. The ones that want to get in their feelings will get in their feelings. I don't know how a society can move forward if we cannot tell each other the truth. Even if it's the other day, they caught somebody, even in my own community, within the Edo State, or they went to catch him. The vigilantes caught the man. Turned out that the man was a kidnapper. He was the one that was even organizing people from outside to come and be kidnapping his people for ransom. They catch him that day. I put the man picture for my channel. I say, see the kidnapper, we don't catch him. May they deal with him to the fullest extent and not hide them. If you don't call out evil in your place, you don't let other people call it out, there's a problem. Well, how do we move forward? How do we move forward? If you cannot tell each other the truth, you cannot call out the poison in your land, how do you move forward? That is why Nigeria is not moving forward, because we don't tell the truth. We always want to sweep stuff under the carpet because he's my tribesman, because he's from my place, because he's my brother. So you cover it up, cover it up, cover it up. We cannot move forward like that. And in the process, other people are being affected. Other people that don't have any idea. They don't have hand in it. Somebody like me now, don't have hand in all these things that are going on. The opportunities I should have to be able to do something, I won't be able to do it because of the society, the community. The people in the community are full of daft, ignorant, barbarians, illiterate, dumbass people. You see how they don't use their own to spoil other people. That's the problem. Tony Kabaka, God go bless you. Old man like that. Tell me. Old man. See, they do like tout. I beg. Oh, he's a very close friend of the other. Wow. Wow. Kai. The traditional rulers are stuck in pre-independence mind. I'm telling you. But in reality, their power and influence have been usurped. It has completely. They don't even meet with their community. They don't mingle with their community. They don't know what's going on in their community. Some of them are having cows, bringing in Fulanis that are buying their people. But in reality, their power has been usurped and they have become subservient to the government. Now, government, they send them money. They give them allocation. Allocation when it's supposed to go to the people, they go, your career. If you want to be Oba, go and get a job. Go get a fucking job. You want to serve your people now by force? Ha! God, I beg you. Nigeria, problem there. Problem. And the traditional leaders are part of the problem. I'm sorry. Apart from the Olu of Warrior, I have to exclude him because I dey see the man. The man they show workings. Omo, the man they show workings. I beg, I dey admire the king though. I dey happy for Shekiri people. I'm telling you. That man know what's up. He know, see as he dey blessing people every Oh my God. That one now, if you ask person from any Shekiri person now in any part of the world, you see wetin that he go wan contribute. The mind go sweet to contribute. They go even call the Oba, say, you know wetin, I want to donate this so that you go fit continue to dey do am. I no understand though. So what is their role now? This to be spelled out. Can somebody tell us what is the role of a traditional leader? We need to be putting these things forward. What are the roles of a traditional leader? What are their roles? Can it be spelled out? It's not just to be, mixing with the politicians so that you can get some money, so that your title can continue, so you not be a tool in the hands of the government. You will not be dictating what you want in your state, the slave you want, so that you can be controlling the slave. You not be behind the scenes controlling things. People, they not put a dumb governor in front, but meanwhile you are behind controlling things. We need to get it clear. People need to be calling these things out. This is why let's just divide the goddamn country. Let's just divide. People that want to keep their relic, they should keep it and have them gated away. You understand? Those who want to live like free men, freeborn, want to reach the highest peak of their life, they are free to do so in the land that gives them the opportunity. Within Nigeria, we don't have to be subject to the backwardness. We don't have to. Maybe that's what people need to be talking about. Nigeria can be divided up into multiple countries. It will not be in history that, once in a while, we used to be together, but no more. I don't know. All the leaders that came before, did they not see all this mess? Why did they not arrange these things properly? I would not be here doing heavy lifting. I would have been talking soft things like, the hibiscus flower is better. Chrysanthemum is better. Those are the kind of argument I would have been having. Here I am doing heavy lifting, fighting ancestral battle. Hey! Big. Nigeria is not working. They're all the same. It's not. Madi, you're right. So many of them buy their titles now. Bam. Even K1, the ultimate, thought he could become the king of Ijebuland. And we told him over. You know what, Kola? Kudos to you people. Honestly, I have to salute the Ijebu people. I came upon, I think it was, what's her name? Maureen Badejo. Maureen Badejo was having a live stream. And I happened to be scrolling and I saw it. And I just said, okay, let me listen to what she was saying, And she had all these people come on and they were arguing. They were saying, that's when I even knew that K1 the Ultimate is trying to become Awujale. Is it Awujale? Correct me, Okola, if I'm wrong. Awujale of Ijebuland. They now say lie. People started coming up and recounting all the evil the man has done, like the things they don't like. Do you understand? They started coming up and talking about him, exposing a lot of things about him. I was impressed. I said, this is what it should be. You can't just allow just allow anyhow person come and sit on top of you, because whoever sits on matters a lot. They rejected K1 the ultimate until he stepped down. Kola, kudos to you people, oh. Kudos, man. Congratulations. You guys did a great job, because even when I was looking at that Moribadejo, I was so impressed. I was like, wow. They kept calling like kole shele, kole na. We know they agree. I was impressed. They were calling him out. They were calling him out. They even said anybody that knows him and that feel like they're saying anything wrong, they should call him here. They have evidence. That's how it ought to be now. Anybody that has sense, you have traditional leader in your community, in your state, wherever, you need to be holding them accountable. They, one way or the other, affect your development. They affect your growth. Oh. Well, those that know, know. Those that want to get it, will get it. Those that don't want to get it, governor wey no fit read budget, because it is confusing me. I say, if you give Okpe blah blah mic, na another thing go dey talk. Okpe blah blah, na another thing he dey talk. He go dey talk Tinubu, na in dey head, nothing else. Awujale of Ijebu, exactly. You guys stood tall. I was impressed. So congratulations to you. I'm very happy that you guys did not allow that mistake to happen, because that guy is not he's not a decent human being at all. He's not decent at all. That guy is not decent. No. He's not a decent human being. So good on you guys that you guys rejected him fully until he stepped down. He thought because of his close link, exactly, who apparently had advised him, can you imagine, not to mess with the Jebu people on the matter. Bam. At least that one get enough sense to advise and make it not mess with the Jebu people. I was very happy. I saw that. I was like, wow, I'm impressed. I'm really impressed. You guys dragged him on that matter. He said, lie. I heard some of you say, like, no, lie, it can't be. Oh, who is he? What family is he from? What family is he from? What has he done for the people to even warrant it? Even if they were going to consider him, what impact has he made on the people? Excellent conversation. I mean, I was listening and I was impressed. I was like, wow, kudos to Ijebu people. Una do well. Also, you're Ijebu, Kola. Well done. You people tried. I'm very happy for you. Congratulations. Because this money they are using to become Obas now, they will use money, collect the community money, join. Government will give them their own. They will still collect the one that should go to people for the welfare and the well-being of the people. They will pocket, they will swallow, gobble it, swallow them like a whale. The people will not see anything until they drive for expensive Rolls Royce, carrying this thing, security for front, security for back. Meanwhile, the people are impoverished. They not care. Now, when they reach, they go one occasion, they want to be recognized as some emirates, as some excellency. Bullshit. Well, it's up to the people. They want this one to end, it will end. Those that don't want it are more than those that want it. That's the funny thing. The only thing that is stopping from those that don't want it from pushing forward and making sure that they just destroy the whole thing is because they of fear. They feel like they might be outnumbered, or they don't, and the more they delay, the more the society or the state remains the same, unfortunately. I don't think he realized what he was putting himself in for. People were I'm telling you, I don't think anything could have prepared him for it, Kola. I don't think anything could have prepared K1 the ultimate for it. I don't think so, because he was coming out so confidently, right? He was saying it like, I was like, When I saw that, I was like, this man wants to position himself because of Tinubu. Hey, God. If Ijebu people allow this man, Otilo, he go just bastardize whatever culture is left in Ijebu. I'm telling you, I was very happy when people were arguing back and forth with him and giving it to him woto woto. They were exposing his dirty linens. They said no, he's not a kind of person that they will want to be an Awujale. What has he done for the people? In all his influence, what has he brought to Ijebu land? K1 also took the Ijebu people to court. Oh, really? He did? Okay. Ijebu people tend to be quiet but can be fiercely stubborn. That's very good. I mean, not every time they go they shout now. It's not every time you shout. When you need to push, you have that strength to push even when you are quiet. That is it now. That means you people don't do cho cho cho. You are action, which is good. That's impressive. Kudos to you people for that. The court case was struck down at first stage. Bam. That's what I'm talking about. You want to come and sit on top of the people and then you will now be doing gali over the hardworking Ijebu people that have money anyhow and very prudent with their money. You will now come and be using the opportunity to squeeze their neck. No, abeg o. It's good on you people. I'm very proud of Ijebu people. I heard that he had to run out of Ijebu Ode when some angry people set out to he for stay now. I like that. He for stay now. K1 for stay, make dem deal with am. Someone that made a fool of himself, trying to go and hug an aircraft, trying to take off. Acting like somebody that is not okay. They not take that man go mental institution after that whole episode. Now that kind of man na go come become Awujale. You people should not allow any badly behaved human being to be a traditional leader. It's very important. I wish everybody else would start paying attention like that. We'll start having decent human beings in positions that matter. The way it is in Nigeria now, every corner you go, all the traditional leaders, your politicians, the pastors, the GOs, all of them, now one place, all of them put heads, they sleep. Apart from a few, like Olu of Warri, that one is making his people proud every day. When I see comments from his people praying for him, praising him, hey, I say, God, this man is making his people happy. So they are fully supporting him. They are fully supporting him. There's nothing like having the organic love of your people. You can tell it comes through the videos I saw. It comes true. You can see the love on the people. I'm like, wow, this is amazing. God bless the Olu of Warri. Long may he live. Honestly, even me, I just salute him. I say, Olu of Warri, long may you live, for thinking about your people, providing things for them, even when things were hard. The man bought food and was sharing for his people. I heard he bought food and was sharing for his people. He was giving money and sharing food when things were hard. That first time when they remove a subsidy. No. Abeg, when person dey do well, make we praise am. If person dey do bad, you call am out. Hopefully, he go rethink, change him ways. If he no come change him way, the people when they're ready for am, they go pull am down. It's very simple. Nigeria needs to get to that place because you see all these just ancient people. All they care about is themselves. They don't care about you. They don't care about the citizens. They are not interested in your welfare. They don't care whether you live or you buy. They are not interested. They don't want to know. There are no hospitals. When anything is wrong with them, they are very quick to hop on the plane, go and take care of themselves and come back. That's all they care. You don't matter in the last scheme of things. They don't care about you. They don't care. No matter all the money you have, you are just one mistake, one headache away. People no dey do health check for Nigeria now. Now who get money dey do, even the money sef na by connection. Make you no go jam agbako doctor when go tell you say you get wetin you no get, so that you go fit harvest wetin dey your body. Because there plenty for Nigeria now. Some people go hospital say that they feel headache, something dey do them, they enter hospital na another. By the time they come, before they comot, they don harvest everything comot for their body. You never hear that one. E dey happen. E dey happen. Breaking. More US strikes to come on terrorist camps in Nigeria, says Congressman Riley Moore. Okay, so more strikes dey come. when we brace up. The story is that the day he tried to stop the plane was when he had the meeting during which Tinubu had advised not to try for that position. Ah, interesting. MK, welcome. Oh. Nigeria is done. Absolutely. Kola, welcome. Oh. So why was he behaving like that now? We're now begging, asking people to forgive him. That man behaved terribly. In a working country, that man for the mental institution, first of all, for that behavior. Or for the rest for jail for like 6 months first. May he head correct. Eh? Now, wow. So more airstrikes are coming, you know, US people. There are casualties, oh. There are plenty. Atlantic. There are many casualties, Omo. Or in both strikes, Sokoto and Zamfara, there have been casualties. It has come out. If you go on Facebook, you go see am. I can't show you because I don't want YouTube will take the video down. Some of them are on Twitter as well. Some people are still, people are still real pained though about this Don Pedro thing. Oh. I just saw another video recently now. Somebody just posted and said, see the heartbreaking moment Don Pedro Obaseki was ambushed, manhandled, dehumanized, brutalized, and dragged out of Uwa Primary School where he went to play football on Sunday morning. Don Pedro is a global asset. The Benin nation and by extension Edo State should naturally hold such person in, I'm telling you, in the highest esteem. This is wicked, barbaric, uncivilized, backward. I don't talk am. We don't talk am finish. If Asari not sure, they don already dey tag all the they tag Donald Trump, Ted Cruz, Represent Riley, and the American military. They tag am to. They don dey tag am to Asari Dokubo. People don dey complain. They say make they come see wetin Asari dey talk. I'm telling you, Asari, something might be coming for him soon. Make e not shut up. Shebi they do press up. He say make they come. He don already threaten. He put out video threatening America. Say make they come. I say too. That your belle. First of all, you not feel run no. He dey do press up. Now say, hey God, this one a press up. You want to follow people when they train like around the clock. You want to follow them compete. Okay, we dey here. If Asari not shut up, that in belle go fry out too. Oh my God. The man that owns the airline is also an Ijebu man who it seems he had issues with. Maybe that person did not support his plan. Oh, really? So he's an Ijebu man. He's an Ijebu man that owns the airline. Because I think there was a pilot, a female pilot. Right? Okay. He had issues with the man. Hey, Nigeria. So why is he flying the man's aircraft if he has issues with him now? Is it by force? Hey. When I say them, I mean APC, terrorist parties of Nigeria. I'm telling you. All party of criminals. APC, all party of criminals. They don't kukuma declare a terrorist organization. Wetin remain? Globally now, everybody see as they say they drag Don Pedro. Everybody in the world is talking about it. Everybody in the world. They're like, what's going on? Wow, this is embarrassing. Everybody has an opinion on it. It has now brought attention to the states. APC Egbekegbe na bad society, beast of no nation. Oh my goodness. Okay. If to say people when they say for Ogun State suppose rise up protest for wetin happen for Anthony Joshua, they suppose rise up protest. I'm telling you, Asari workout na just breathing. Press up na overkill. Go buy am. If he demonstrated press up na AI, or he dey move the phone to give the illusion of press up. Oh my God, you're bad. Now a whole Asari, now you just knock like that, Michael. My battery won't run out. I not make this thing shut down on una. I go dey wrap am up. Oh, I don't vent enough today. So, if anybody dey vex for wetin I dey talk, oh, una fit vex. So I not get wetin I talk for here when all of us no need to make sure say we dey concerned about, because the country don kukuma go down, all because of this same attitude of hero worshiping. Yeah, we will worship people to you can't elevate them to the status of that they feel say they be gods. This is what is happening in our country. Politicians, so they go worship. You not get the one they only worship for Nigeria. Eh? Wanna see the crash.
Anthony Joshua's car crash, and honestly, it doesn't look great. He is seen getting pulled out of the back of this car while very visibly in pain by a guy in a suit who is presumably his security, but also just by members of the public, bystanders. And like, you're told never to pull someone out of the wreckage of a car crash unless you absolutely have to, like if it's on fire or something, because
Not be
car
Nigeria.
crash victims, they often suffer
Not be
neck
Nigeria.
injuries, spinal injuries, so moving them can turn a survivable or minor injury into something like paralysis or death or something way worse. And so, two people died in this crash, so it was very serious. So the protocol is always to call emergency services and let professionals do the moving and taking them
Hey,
to hospital.
boy, we not get that one.
Actually being placed in the front seat, upright, in a police car, all while there was absolute chaos outside. We don't know if the police car was the one that took him to hospital, but there were also no visuals of any ambulance or paramedic turning up to the scene. Now, we don't know the details of AJ's injuries yet. We do know that they are minor, but looking at the state of the car, he is lucky to be alive.
Christmas, and the federal government has quietly set January 1st for the new 15 naira transfer charge. What does that mean? If you transfer 10,000 naira from January 1st, the federal government is going to deduct 50 naira from your account, and bank will still take their own charge, starting from 1st of January. Hey, God of mercy. Now, listen to the press statement. A new charge structure on electronic transfers is set to take effect on January 1st, according to preliminary system adjustments observed across several banking platforms ahead of the new year. The update introduces a 50 naira stamp duty on electronic transfers above 10,000 naira, a government-imposed levy separate from the standard bank transaction fees customers already pay. The existing bank charges remain unchanged, meaning Nigerians will now pay both their regular bank fees and the additional 50 naira government stamp duty on qualifying transfers. Hey, this means every sender transferring above 10,000 naira will bear the full cost of the stamp duty, in addition to the normal transfer fees charged by their bank. The new levy applies only to transfers above 10,000 naira and will now be deducted per transaction. Transfers below 10,000 naira remain exempt, as do transfers between accounts owned by the same individuals within the same bank. Please, guys, in this festive period, be prudent in your spending. Please. January, you will pay house rent, school fees. Mind you, the bank will charge you for every 10,000 transfer and above. Will charge you. Federal government will still deduct 15 naira from each transaction. Please, share this information. It is very, very important. They will start it from 1st of January 2026. And I bet you many people don't know about this. So share this information. It's very, very important.
See, wait till they happen.
Yes, as you can see, we are progressing peaceful protests. We support the coming of President Donald Trump in Nigeria. This killing of Christians is too much in Nigeria. We need Trump to come in Nigeria to fight against these terrorists. We need Trump. We are in support of President Donald Trump. Look at it. Thousands of Christians have been killed in Nigeria. Thousands of Christians have been slaughtered in Nigeria. And the world is keeping silent. Thousands of Christians have been slaughtered in Nigeria. Thousands. So we support President Donald Trump. But we are begging President Donald Trump. President Donald Trump, please don't disappoint us. We Nigerian Christians are still waiting for you. The killing is still going on. We are begging President Donald Trump to fulfill his promise. The killing is still going on. Do you support President Donald Trump? We need Trump. We need Trump. We need Trump. Trump must come to Nigeria to fight against these terrorists.
Hey, now Trump can't be the hero for Nigeria. Talk about poet. See, on CNN, they talk about the accident of Anthony Joshua.
Joshua's injuries are reported to be minor. CNN correspondent Larry Madowo is tracking the story for us. So, Larry, what have you learned?
Well, we're learning that he was driving in this Lexus SUV in the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway. This is a popular route for many people coming out of the Nigerian commercial capital. And 2 foreigners were killed in this road crash. According to Nigerian authorities, they were allegedly speeding and overtaking dangerously when this happened. Video shared widely on social media shows Anthony Joshua being pulled out of the back of this SUV. He's in pain, and there's people gathered around the scene. He was taken into another car, and he's now receiving treatment, said to be responding well to treatment at hospital. The identities of the 2 people who were killed in this has not been made public yet, but Anthony Joshua has previously said in social media posts that his granddad lives in Ibadan, so that is this drive that he's probably making to this location when this happened. We've also seen video of the crash scene posted by the Nigeria Public Safety Agency showing this stationary truck that they're believed to have crashed to, that again the agency says that was well parked on the side of the road. A lot of questions still. We haven't seen any
the truck was well parked
Anthony
actually
Joshua from his management yet. People just following, happy that he's doing well, but wondering about the identities of those who were killed and what could have been the cause of this accident, Wolf.
Do we know if he was wearing a seatbelt and the others were not wearing seatbelts?
That is one speculation at this stage, that he could have been wearing a seatbelt when the others were not. Again, we don't know for sure. We have not seen the inside of this video as yet. It's very early in this investigation. He was seated at the back of the SUV when this accident took place. And the pictures and video of the car that they were traveling in looks very mangled. It's in a bad state. And it's believed that the 2 who were killed could have been sitting in the front of the vehicle, so faced the worst impact during this crash, Wolf.
Horrible situation. All right, Larry Madowo, thank you very much for that update.
Nigeria to the world. Now only bad things that they hear from now. See, let me see. Take this person's comment. Dr. Kenon, he says, I've seen the video. Damn, the bomb decimated these terrorists. They were significantly roasted in large numbers. The videos are gory. They've been sharing it, but I no fit bring her come here. I no fit.
Baki a cikin wannan maganan ba. To wallahi gwamnati idan ba ta sa baki a cikin wannan maganan ba, duk da ma mun san akwai bakin gwamnatin. To idan wallahi ba a tashi an yi wani abu ba. Trump yana kawo hari ana kashe musulmai guda, mu ma sai mun kashe Kristan. Wallahi ba maganan wasu muke. Kun gane ko? So don haka musulman mu farka. Dama suna son a raba kasan.
Now this man is basically saying that if Donald Trump's intervention result into buying of a Muslim, that they are going to retaliate on Christians. And this is just one out of many, right? So I just want to bring this to their, let's make them go global. Now, I just want to bring this to the notice of Donald Trump. And for people that think there is no ideological religious persecution, I think you can see where it's going. So under normal circumstances now, a competent government, a reasonable government, not just him, is supposed to address the likes of this and address even the likes of the radical Islamic cleric scholars that are also pushing the same narrative and a lot of other vices. But that is not happening, right? So in this vein, all I have to say is, Trump, by God's grace, you must finish what you have started. But if you are to ask me of my sincere opinion, in the absence of government being responsible to nip these things, I am telling you, do you want me to tell you the brutal truth? The brutal truth is the fact that, sincerely speaking, when it comes to religious tolerance, peaceful coexistence, as long as most of the northwestern state is concerned, is going to remain nothing but a delusion. Because a lot of these people have gone 1,000 miles apart or ahead of normal human beings. They are no more normal. So, and I get to observe one thing. I get to discover that a lot of people actually, when they have lost touch with their cultural orientation, their culture, and they are now concentrating on divinity, doing things according to them, according to what God told them. That is where you see this radicality springing up. And if we must tell ourselves the truth, these things are evident in most of the northwestern states. Northwestern states, right? And well, the fact is, some of the northeastern states too are not are not exempted from all these things, like Maiduguri, Bauchi, or whatever, and a lot of it, and that is just it. So in this vein now, I think it will do well, in as much as Trump is trying to nip these ones. Citizens must also advocate for regionalization. Regionalization that will be born out of referendum. Why do I say out of referendum? Because when it's born out of referendum, you get to see that you will not go with Northeast because some politicians sat down at any point in time and say you are Northeast.
Exactly.
You will not say you are North Central or whatever. What I'm just trying to say is, there need to be a total overhaul.
Yes.
In the absence of government that brings people responsible and united.
Exactly.
Under one
fully
umbrella,
supported.
Under the fact that everybody must go in for his animalistic point of view. Right? So in this vein now, I think I just need I'm not an ambassador of hypocritical peace. You shouldn't expect things like, oh, we are all one, we should live one together as one, we are all one, we are... No. As far as I'm concerned, I'm telling you, sweet talks, goodwill messages doesn't appeal to these people that are already operating in their cloud nine. Nothing will bring them back, I am telling you. So what will bring them back is either we have a competent government that is ready to promote this unity in diversity by all means, or everybody remains on his guard and push for the fact that my own region must be respected, my own state must be protected. In spirit of protecting now, well, this some of these radicals may be allowed to come into your state, but they must operate within the ambit and culture of your people.
Bam.
That is just it. Don't give them a smooth ride. Don't come and sit down and they deceive you with this, we are one, exactly. And before you know, you don't give them political appointments, and before you know, they are using that same political appointment to deal with you and tell you that you are not a human being, except you believe in this, you are not making heaven. And they make the whole concept of life about just who is going to heaven and who is not going to heaven.
Exactly.
That is the reality we are seeing here. So everybody must remain on his guard while we pray on Donald Trump again to keep the fire coming. Make it rain. Make it rain. And anybody that has a contrary opinion in this regard, I'm telling you. And another thing I have to say, you can't deceive me with silence. I get to observe some good number of people are silent in this regard. They are neither here, they are not there. But just like we all know, just like they say, silence is acceptance, right?
Yeah.
I think all these things now is gradually bringing out sympathizers.
Yes.
And possibly even some active elements are now beginning to come out to be very outspoken.
Yes.
Challenging this.
Yes.
Despite the fact that there is no any civilian casualty or whatever, and there is no way now you can portray it as if you're a normal human being. Like this is a fight against Islam or whatever. And let me tell you something. For you that think I'm biased, I am fanatic or whatever, if your definition of biasism is the fact that anybody that kick against this radical Islamic element is biased, I am telling you, I agree to be biased for the rest of my life. Because that is going to be my stand, and nothing is going to change it.
Exactly.
If you ask me what do I want in the midst of all this, I want to have a state, a land like Yoruba land, where people can go and celebrate their differences. Look at how our dear president went to Lagos to celebrate Eyo festival. Look at how fun it was. Can you celebrate can you celebrate this kind of things in a lot of the northwestern states?
For where?
They will consider it as idol worshipping. They will say you're worshipping idol. It doesn't conform with what God told them or how God said people should live their life. All of a sudden, people are not enjoying the basic small life that God has given you.
Even music, drink, you know, if you drink.
And now you are in charge of deciding who goes to heaven and who doesn't go to heaven.
You are not the gate man. Well said, though. The guy hit the nail on the head. Bam. Well said. You are not the gate person. Now you they decide who enter heaven, who no enter heaven. You can't drink. You can't wear clothes. You can't blink. You can't do this. You can't. What's the essence of living? The essence. I beg. Oh, go so round them up. See, in 2010, the Saudi government detained Sheikh Ahmad Gumi for 6 months over alleged links and email correspondence with Umar Farouk Abdul Muttalib, the underwear bomber. The Abdul Muttalib, a young Nigerian who got radicalized and joined ISIS, was said to be having some relationship with Gumi shortly before he attempted to detonate plastic explosives hidden in his underwear while on board Northwest Airlines Flight 253 en route from Amsterdam to Detroit, Michigan, US on 25th December 2009. I'm sure you guys remember that story. Abdul Muttalib, right, was convicted of terrorism and sentenced to 4 life terms plus 50 years without parole on February 16, 2012, after acknowledging in a courtroom statement that he had traveled to Yemen and was greatly inspired to avenge what he described as U.S. tyranny and oppression of Muslims in the Middle East. It took the Goodluck Jonathan's government intervention for the Saudis to release and deport Gumi back to Nigeria. You see wetin Jonathan. When Jonathan supposed to say, let him die there. In May 2025, the Saudi authorities prevented Gumi from taking part in the Hajj pilgrimage and subsequently deported him to Nigeria. That was Gumi's first visit to the country since his deportation in 2010. When you see Gumi romancing terrorists, I think that's what he meant to write, in Nigeria, do not be surprised because he has a history of having good relationships with international terrorists. Remember him? That's him right there. I think his father was the one who ratted him out. His father told the US about the son, that what the son was planning to do. I'm sure you guys remember the story.
Salam alaikum. Just a short advice to the federal government. I don't know. I don't want to talk. Or sometimes this conversation will just come. I will try not to say anything, but that thing will just say talk. So I don't know. So may Almighty Allah just have mercy on me. So what I want to talk about is that it's just a small advice and a simple advice. I'm not trying to be disrespecting our malams, but I just want this thing to be cleared because there are good malams and there are bad malams. And they are incompetent malams. I'm giving federal government an advice that they should look into all these malams that are misleading people in the mosques and saying all kind of nonsense, putting people into problem. They should look at them very well. Every governor in every state should look at their malams, and whatever they are going to preach, somebody must look at it. They will not just be preaching and misleading people and putting people into problem. After praying in the mosques, everybody should go home. Yes, it will be better. Everybody should go home and be reading their Quran in the house. But people gathering in the mosques and a malam, an incompetent malam, some incompetent malam will be misleading people and causing problems, causing nonsense, causing chaos in Nigeria. All these things has to stop. We have to look at it. If nobody's talking about it, somebody must talk about it. They have to look at it and they have to caution all these things that is happening. Because enough is enough of this nonsense. Some malams are not competent. They don't even know, some of them, not all, some of them don't even know what they are preaching. They're just preaching hate. If you don't still understand their language, I said there should be a typewriter. Somebody must be there to interpret in English so that a lot of people will understand. Because Nigeria, we are so many that we are not all Hausa. Let us understand what you are saying. If there's a message you are passing, you should pass it.
This girl makes sense, so this will make sense. Yep.
Carrots. I'm not surprised. You dangle any carrots at any of the governors, they'll go. Because they want political preservation. But it is the people I have to talk to. The same people that talked to NMPP was it. They were going to fight for the governor. We all remember how Kanu almost went in flames after I think it was the Court of Appeal ruled in favor of the APC. So you see that these politicians are all the same now. So when it suits the governor, all of those that said they were going to stick their neck out for the Kwankwasia movement, you have forgotten about them. And that's why the power truly should reside with the people and not these political actors, because all they are concerned about is keeping themselves in power. I remember one particular incident, how people fought for this governor. Then he was still a candidate. And I think he was harassed by the police detail of somebody, of a wife of a top person in authority in this country. I remember how people rallied around him and all of that. Today he's gotten to power. The same government that person leaned towards, he's gone to the APC. So it's only when it favors them. And with this, it also shows that Kwankwaso might probably pitch his tent with the APC. Because I'm not sure he'll be able to take this decision without Kwankwaso. So, that's politics for you.
They are talking about this governor of Kano State too. Now, so, I think I shared this already on my post. Here, identities of Edo political thugs allegedly working for Governor Kwewolo revealed as lawyer Adeyanju seeks visa ban. I beg, nobody visa ban. No. They need to chop Bulala join. Like, they need to lock them up, throw away the key. Anyway, my people, I think I've done enough for tonight. I say make I come out today, come vent some more, and I've done that. So I'm going to leave it here for now. Thank you so much all for joining me. People are talking. Nigerians are not ready. Rufai, what go? They're all in to share money. Yep, share the. That's right, Maddie. That's right. Anyway, my people, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you all. You know, sometimes we'll come here, I will say some things you guys like, some of you will like, some of you will not like. That's okay. That's why we are human, you know. I'm not here to offend anybody. I'm only here to stand on the truth. Okay? That's what brings me here. Truth and justice is what upholds and sustains a society and allows every one of us to dwell peacefully together in a region. Right now, as it stands with Nigeria, I'm all for regionalism, separation, whatever is going to give us peace, because right now we're a jungle officially. Understand? So if I said anything to offend you and you are not happy, I'm apologizing. I'm sorry if I said anything to offend you. But that does not mean that tomorrow I will not offend you again, because I most definitely will. When you're saying the truth, it is bitter. Some people cannot handle the truth. Which movie was it? What movie? With what's this guy? He says, "Can you handle the truth? Can you handle the truth?" Right? That is what this channel is all about. If you cannot handle the truth and you know that your body going to do you gym, it is not for you. You understand? Just scroll on. It's okay. You get what I'm saying? And don't be dropping comments that don't make sense. Just go. Just waka. May your ear not hear. May your eye not see. You understand? So today I'm apologizing if I offended you in any way, shape, or form. But best believe tomorrow I'm going to do it all over again. If I remember to apologize tomorrow, I will. If I don't, then so be it. Do you understand? We're all human beings. Me, I'm fighting for us to have a just society, at least in Nigeria, where everybody can thrive. That's what me, I'm fighting for. I don't know about you. You understand? So, with that being said, with a few points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince and not confuse you. So, a few good men. God bless you. What's the name of the actor again? What's his name? The American actor. It's not Hugh Jackman. Something Jack. Is it something Jackman? What's this man's name? Hi. Let me see. Why am I? Let me do Google. Let me Google his name. A few good men. Cast. What's the cast? Jack Nicholson. That's it. And Tom Cruise. Absolutely. Right? So, yeah. Thank you very much, Kola. Congratulations to you, Kola, especially for not allowing K1 to bamboozle you people. Honestly, I doff my hat to you people for standing your 10 toes down and ensuring that that doesn't happen. The truth is an offense, Maddie, absolutely. So a lot of people will be offended, you understand, by what, is being shared here, which is okay. You understand? And I'm not saying this because I'm a perfect person. I'm not. I'm very, very far from. I'm not a good person, to be quite honest with you. I'm not a good person at all. You understand? But I hate lies. You understand? And where something is where evil is being done to someone, or where somebody is not, you're treating someone unfairly, I do not like it. My spirit is against it. So I will fight for that person. Even though I know you, I don't know you. We might not even be friends, but I will speak up for you because I want a just society. You understand? So I'm not saying all of this because I think I'm good. I'm not. If you think that I am not a good person, because I can offend you tomorrow too, and I would, I can do something that doesn't make you happy too tomorrow, and I will have to be the one apologizing. You know what I mean? For real, not in this format. But you get my drift, So come tomorrow. Be prepared again if you're going to be listening to me to be offended, because it might be your tribe tomorrow. Heck, it might be my own tribe tomorrow, right? It might be my state. I've focused a lot on my state now, right? Even though we have different tribes in my state, I'm focusing on my state and specifically a tribe. You understand? So there are people who will be offended by that, and that's okay. That's okay. You can be offended, but you should ask yourself, is what I'm saying the truth or is it a lie? You understand? So that's it. So with that, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Michael, thank you. Kenego, don't sleep. Was Tracy here? No, Tracy was not. But everyone that was Maddie, thank you very much. Kola, thank you very much. Every one of you. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you on my next one. Bye.